Tonight's plan simple. We ain't got much time, so we're gonna try to do as much as we can. We're gonna try to aim for the dungeon. Let's see by the time we reach the dungeon, where exactly we're gonna be at. Which is only like 1 week. If I can get to that point within an hour, I think I might as well go and try to find the boss before the end of the day. So, let's just get to it. Hey, Polly. Hey, Polly. Well, how are you doing? A little bit late of a stream tonight, but that's alright. We're going to... It might be a short stream, to be honest. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's just go. Bam! Okay, there's no sound. There's no sound. Why is there no sound? Oh, there is sound, but it's just so soft. There we go. You're good. Good to hear. Alright. Let's get this going then. Oh god, my hair. Why is it not staying up? Ah, god. Alright, so last time we left off with the police on our ass, and now we finish our exams and we're doing something, I don't know. Apparently our next target is Sae Nijima. I don't know why. According to her, we're trying to convince her she's our last hope, our last bastion, since the whole world is against us at the moment. So, yeah. And according to the calendar, we are only a week away from the dungeon. So I don't know how dense the story is gonna be. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. It's so weird to see just one save. I know. It's like it's almost as if I'm doing some sort of a lock, Nuzlocke type of game, you know, where like once I save, we're not going back ever, right? So we only get to save. We only get to overwrite. We're not going to go back and fix our mistakes. Now, unless I don't save, in which case that we can go back and fix our mistakes, but nah, not for this, no. Saving is purely for progression's sake, and in case my PS4 crashes when I'm not, you know, playing it. Okay, what do we do now? Can we even do anything? No, we have to stay at home. All right. I think we should read a book. Betting Giants, Chinese Suite, Chinatown. That sounds nice.
Make sure you close up.
Beyond the Bunt, blah blah blah. So we unlock Chinese Town. I assume we go there as a, you know, kind of a trip together with our friends to eat some Chinese food. Chinatown, Japan's largest Chinatown. Gourmet Chinese restaurants line the streets. 4,000 years of history. Take a walk through a foreign city. Enjoy the stall food and souvenirs.
Alright.
Sounds nice. Motomachi. I don't think I've been to the Chinatown in Japan. But yeah, should be fun, I guess. I don't know. I feel like anywhere Chinatown is more or less the same. It's less of Chinatown, more like Cantonese town, because most of the people who went overseas are usually like Cantonese, Canton area people, rather than, you know, other parts of China. Haven't they found the Phantom Thieves yet? The government and the police are useless. Are they even trying? I wish they would spend tax dollars just to I wish they wouldn't just spend tax dollars just to sit on their asses. I feel like that's what they do all the time. A mysterious group of murderers and inept government. What's the world coming to these days? Corruption. Who knew? Everyone's talking of trash about us. Yeah. Kind of taking a big L at the moment. Just because someone like framed us for whatever things we did not do. Wait, we tanked to 30% already? What? Since when? My memory's failing me. The last time I remember we were like at what, 40%? And now we've dropped by like another 10.
They were there today too, right? Yeah. What do those damn cops think they are? They can't just stare us all down like that. Maybe the rumors are true. Maybe there's a phantom thief at our school.
Oh, Kawakami. Is she gonna help us?
Okay, quiet down.
The police are here at the school, so be sure to not get in their way. Oh, and for various reasons, the school festival got moved to the 25th. There was talk of cancelling it, but we couldn't just do that. I'm sure the preparations will be rough, but don't push yourself too hard. Really? On a weekday? What kind of reasons are there? With all this stuff about the principal and Kamoshida this year, I guess it's no surprise. Was it originally on some other day? Supposedly a weekend? Yo. Apparently the police are going to be interrogating all the students here. Seriously? The police are at Shujin? They haven't come to my school. It seems they're calling students individually out of the class to speak with them. Wait, does this mean we're gonna get called in too? Second years will start in the afternoon. Make sure you prepare yourself mentally for this. Wait, they've gotta be looking for the culprit, right? Who knows? Be careful, guys. You should probably try not to say too much. They'll see through any lies you might try to tell. I know, yeah, especially you, Liu Ji. You better not spill the beans. You almost spilled the beans on the national TV. It was kind of risky. In any case, don't tell them anything unnecessary. Yep. My lips are sealed. Don't worry a thing.
Well then, next up is Takamaki-san and...
And me?
You two will go together.
Why together?
Huh? Why together?
Yeah, exactly. Why together?
Why? They'll probably have one of you wait outside.
Oh,
That's how they've been doing it so far.
true.
Oh,
True.
yeah, right. Those are the instructions the detectives gave us. Just don't say more than is necessary and try and get it over with quick.
Take a seat.
Oh, this stuff is scaring and unnerving. Alright,
Let's see.
Takuko Hoot. Yep,
Ah, yes,
that's my
You're
name.
the one currently under probation.
Mm-hmm.
It says here you had a dispute with Mr. Kamoshida.
Yeah, that happened.
You're more hot-blooded than you look.
Well, it was less of a dispute and more of him bashing me individually because I didn't agree with him.
You spend time with quite an interesting group. Yusuke Kitagawa and Haru Okumura? The more friends, the better, right?
Yep.
I'm sorry to have taken your time. You're free to go now.
Wait, that's it? Alright.
Oh, I almost forgot. There's just one more thing I have to ask you. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are associated with this school?
Maybe. Maybe.
Surprisingly, that's the response we get from most people your age.
Thank you for your time.
Your responses will serve as great reference material.
I doubt so.
Takamaki-san is next. Could you ask her to come in?
Sure. We'll get her right in. Yeah, my poker face is unbreakable, impenetrable.
A few times. It seems we were all asked the same questions.
That's how they get you. They do that on purpose, then wait for someone to slip up.
True.
I hope you didn't.
It was probably fine. Oh, I would have been done for if they saw how sweaty my hands were, though.
To think my name would come up as well.
Sounds like we can't take the police lightly either.
I mean,
Hey,
they have
don't
like
you
a
think
few
that
detectives
detective
on
guy
our
was scary?
case the whole time. Like, I'm sure they know who we are. Didn't you think the detective guy was scary? Yeah, he was kind of. Not exactly
Especially
though.
those eyes. It was like they were smiling, but not.
I'm sorry for all of this. It's because of my sister. That's not true, Mako-chan. It's not as though I hadn't predicted this would happen, but now that it's become reality, I'm unsure of what to do. We need to make sure we don't draw suspicion and work to clear our names. Right?
Right.
Right.
It ain't your fault, Makoto.
I'm gonna try to see how far along this investigation really is.
I'm worried about the police too, but as of now, anyone in this city could be a mole.
They were so popular too.
Haru, can I ask you to search your father's belongings for clues about a possible culprit? I know it may be tough on you. No, it's okay. Now isn't the time for me to look away. As for everyone else, you need to be cautious of how you spend your time at school. So, I've decided to have you 3 second years join me on the school festival executive committee.
What?
Why?
Yeah, why?
It will allow us to gather without drawing suspicion.
Oh,
Trying to blend in will only do the opposite.
true.
Fine.
I agree. The more time I have to kill, the more time I'll spend worrying about all this stuff. No matter what happens, I don't want to regret my decisions.
Don't jinx it.
It would
I
be
feel
no
like she
surprise
jinxed it
if they
already.
came directly to our homes for questioning. They showed up at your school after all. I should remain cautious.
For now, the best option is to stay on the defensive. But we won't make progress at this rate. Let's try and figure out who the real culprit is somehow, okay?
All right, sir. This is bad. Someone's totally framed us. Yep. I mean, took it a while to get it. I thought that was like blatantly like clear or something. Okay, can we go out tonight? Ah, we can't. For the rest of the week? How are we gonna up any bonds at this rate? Shit. I guess I'll read a book. Betting science.
you close up.
If only I can hang out with Sojiro, that would be so much better. If only.
All right.
Third eye, this will help you. Ooh. Ooh. Not that I go to the betting cage anymore.
Yeah. I
You.
have another suggestion. Call for the arrest of the Phantom Thieves, then mobilize the police. The rest
But you-
will go as you mentioned. Still, I'm truly amazed at the atrocious methods you come up with.
What? Wait, I'm so confused as to who he is talking to at the point. Is it a black mask? Is it Sae? Like, what? What kind of people are the culprit? Probably some idiots with misguided sense of justice. Look, can they just arrest those guys already? Special investigation is on. I'm sure they will be caught soon. What kind of people are they? I want to take a look at them. I don't think you will find out anytime soon.
What's going on?
I totally froze up when the cops talked to me. I bet they consider me a suspect now. How much longer are we gonna do this? We should be busy preparing for the school festival right now. Why the school decided to have the festival so late anyway? I mean, changing the date just because our school's all over the news? Moving it to next Tuesday only makes more work for us. We won't be able to invite our friends from other schools now that we're holding the festival on a weekday. Oh, that's why they host it on the weekend. Okay. It'll be an inconvenience to anyone who are already invited. And what about the post-festival party? Will there be enough people for the student sharing special? It's gonna be a real weird festival with morale so low. Yeah, couldn't they just move it to another weekend? Like, why? Weekdays? Why? Speaking of annoying media, we've been getting phone calls in the faculty office. The absurdity of it all? Who exactly are the Phantom Thieves? That's what we all want to know. We really have no clue what method they are using. Killing someone without directly interacting with them is like magic. Speaking of magic, did you know that there's magic in math too? A magic square. It's a square in which adding up the numbers in any row, column, or diagonal gives you the same total. Hoot-san, please take a look at this. I know what a magic square is. Equals to 15. 15.
This is it.
Correct.
It's easy once you know which numbers fit into empty squares. A 3 times 3 only has one pattern, but a 4 times 4 square has 880 possibilities. What? Jesus, that's a lot. Wow, really?
Nice going!
If you had to choose, would you try to find the Phantom Thieves or solve 200 million magic squares? Oh my god. I choose the magic squares, hands down. They might be both magic, but magic squares can be calculated. And math doesn't kill anyone. I'm not so sure about that. I'm pretty sure in some cases math did kill someone. I mean, like, that escalated quickly. I know, right? Like, I'm pretty sure math in some cases killed somebody somewhere. I mean, math is like the foundation of most sciences. So could you say that math actually didn't kill anyone? I will argue no, because I'm pretty sure math is involved in all sorts of weapon creation, if you think about it hard enough. Fucking atom bombs, nuclear bombs, guns, weapons. I'm pretty sure they all use math somewhere somehow, right? I meant from 1 to 880. Oh. Yeah, true. Wait, how many seconds are there in a year? Seconds in a year. How many seconds in a year? There is 1,315.5 million seconds in a year. So to solve 880 million magic squares, even if you can solve each one in 1 second, it will take her freaking 2+ years, non-stop, without sleep. If you're counting sleep, it will probably take her more than that. 4 years, maybe. What lunatic will do that? What lunatic? I guess this lunatic, but what? What? Oh, she's crazy. She's crazy. Math is everywhere. Yep. So what are we gonna do with the school festival's exec committee? I'll need some help with the questionnaires. What questionnaires? The ones who the ones regarding who people want to see as a guest of honor. Oh right, that's the thing they do every year. You mean how those lame guests come to do a panel, right? Yeah, the festival's date are changed because of the situation, so we need to hurry to tally the results. Come to the student council office once the classes are over. Ah, that's so damn boring. True. Don't be like that. It's so that we can meet up without standing out. Let's do what we can at the moment. I'm making sure to work hard at home, but you do that all the time. I can look up stuff, you know. So, did you find anything, Haru? About that? No good, huh? I'm sorry. It'll rouse suspicion if I ask too many detailed questions. No worries. I'll manage to on my end somehow. We're counting on you. I can't go, but message me if anything happens. I will leave this to you guys. My apologies, but I cannot be much of help in this situation. Yeah, I don't fault you. It's a weekday. You have to go to school. It's alright.
Damn it. We don't have time to be doing crap like this.
You don't need to keep mentioning it. We're doing this to keep suspicions off of us, remember?
Goro Akechi. This one too, Akechi.
Oh god, Akechi is coming.
The same over here as well. Everyone's so eloquent when they can be anonymous. It's like they never accepted us to begin with. It would be nice if you did
something
some
called
work
a
too,
bandwagon.
You came to help us count these, right?
They only hopped on because it's popular,
leader.
because everyone is in it. That's why they hopped on. Come on, leader, can you tell him to what? Sorry, what? It would be nice if some could do some work too, Liu Ji. Yeah, Liu Ji. Come on, Liu Ji, do something.
We're gathering information too, you know, like online and stuff.
Okay.
Whoa, look here. This ain't good.
Criminal profiling? The acts of thievery committed by the Phantom Thieves are mere fakes.
And their true goal
You can blame
is
them too.
murder.
Yeah, true.
Every heart they changed before Okumura was just a warm-up?
So now they're accusing us of being a bunch of killers.
God, this is so effing stupid. Damn it.
We have the results.
Yeah, this
First
is a
place
very
is
pickled
Goro
situation
Akechi.
for them at the moment.
What? Akechi?
Pancake boy.
What are you so surprised for? We've been mentioning him this whole time.
Yeah, were you listening at all?
Seriously? Not some singer or an idol?
Nah, I don't think
Because of
any
us that his popularity
singer will want to
skyrocketed.
come at the moment.
We're the ones counting the results. Can't we just make him up? We don't have to get him.
People will figure that out. He won by a
Yeah.
landslide.
I knew people would vote for him, but this is way more votes than I was expecting.
It would be best for us to avoid inviting such a clear danger upon ourselves. I'd like a little more time to think about who to ask.
That reminds me. How is Futaba-chan doing? She seemed like she was looking into something on her own. Has she told you anything?
Not a word. No, she didn't say anything.
It's not that I don't
It kind of
trust her,
sucks.
Even one clue would work wonders for us. We should let her continue with her own investigation. I hope she finds something.
Oh, Sojiro. What's up?
In response to the police identifying the Phantom Thieves as primary suspects, Goro Akechi had this to say.
Oh, what do you have to
Although
say,
my opinion
Akechi?
has been met with criticism, I've held fast that the Phantom Thieves are not just. However, I believe the recent series of suspicious deaths is unrelated to their actions.
Wait, what?
Did I hear you correctly?
He's actually defending us?
You were the first to caution everyone about the Phantom Thieves. Were you
Oh
not?
my god, Pancake Boy, you're helping
Doesn't
us!
change the fact that they are indeed a dangerous group.
Okay,
That
fair,
said,
fair.
I would like to express that immediately linking them to this case is far too hasty. There
Yeah,
are still many questions
right.
to be answered here. It feels as though there is more to this.
Oh my god,
After the
Akechi!
conference, Akechi-san announced he will
Our
be
God and
limiting
Savior,
media
Akechi!
appearances and
Yes!
I wonder why the sudden change.
I'm super stuck on my Okumura investigation. Seriously? Even you're having trouble with this shit? What should we do? Let's meet up and discuss options over as soon as possible. Tomorrow? The earlier the better, right? Though I still haven't come up with anything myself. It's said that 2 heads are better than 1, so I can only imagine what 8 heads might produce. That's a good way of thinking. It's totally an Inari idea. Inari idea. Okay, let's do everything we can right now. Even if it means crossing some dangerous bridges. Considering how far we've come, we can't be particular about our methodology.
What are you staring at your phone like that for?
Me too, Dajiru.
Oh.
That's you.
Are you going through a breakup?
No, Dad, it's not like that. I don't have a girlfriend. That's not it. No.
Whoa, no need to deny it so seriously. It was just a joke. By the way,
You can't win.
haven't
You just
been
cannot
causing
win.
any trouble.
You can't win in this
I
situation.
heard the police showed up at your school.
Yeah, nah. It's nothing about me though.
As long as you're not getting involved.
Yeah, I'm definitely not getting involved. Yep, no,
Well.
not at all. Oh shit, we can go out tonight? Hell yeah. Alright, let's see. We got Kawakami, which we can level up, which is nice. Akechi? No, we're stuck with Akechi, apparently. Oya, Mishima, Hifumi. Who else? That's it. How's our bond looking? Nijima Makoto is stuck at 5. Yusuke is at 2, but we can't do anything for that. Let's see. We can make Kawakami to level 8. Yeah, let's just do that.
Oh. Hi. head over right now.
Some guy named Joker. No, that's giving away too much. You just say some, like those Phantom Thieves, huh? Am I right?
Hey.
I actually really like the antique feel of this room. But I have to say goodbye to it today. Wait, what? You're leaving? The thing is, I've decided to quit. My boss found me a part-time job that pays better than this one. In what way? Takase-kun's guardian keep increasing their demands, so this is just what I have to do. Wait, what? Please reconsider. Come on, you can't just... I did, and this is what I came up with. Takase-kun's guardian said the only true way to apologize to Takase-kun is by paying them. If that's not true, then what's the right thing to do here? I wonder if I can escape all of this if I quit being a teacher. People like me have no right being a teacher. If I quit on my own, I won't have to pay them. That's why I'm going to quit both my teaching job and my maid job. What do you think? You're running away. That's just dodging the problem. Another scolding, huh? But you're right, I'm just running away. Now that I think about it, it's too late for me to stop being a teacher. If I really felt bad for what happened, I would have resigned the day he died. And yet, I still felt the need to teach. I wonder why I feel this way even now. That's your answer. Hood-kun. Oh, that's right. I decided the way to apologize to him was to make sure that there won't ever be another student like him. Because I might have been able to save him if he hadn't been afraid of rumors or labels back then. I wanted to become a teacher who takes care of her students. That's the mindset I had. But now I spend all my free time at part-time jobs, just so I can continue working as a teacher. I put the critical work of a teacher on the back burner so I could make apology money. That's where it went all wrong. I can't make things right with Takase-kun like this, no. So are you giving up? I feel like we're going in a roundabout way. I feel like we're not going to the point. I'll be the teacher I aspire to be. That's the right way for me to make amends to Takase-kun. From here on, I refuse to pay them any more money. Is it me or is the story writing a bit weird with this one? I mean, it's a bit weird with a lot of people who turn 180, just like, bam. All it took is for the main character to say one word. Why? And then they just go like, you know what, you're right. Why? Why do I think that? Yeah, maybe I shouldn't pay them. That's the spirit. It is the spirit that she should have, but like, is it really that easy to change someone's mind? Like, oh, she already said that she has thought through the process. She has weighed out the differences and came to a conclusion that she's gonna quit both jobs, go to the new job, and pay them there. And then I said, why? And then she said like, you know what? You're right. Why? I'm gonna keep my job. I'm not gonna pay them anymore. Like, is that all it took? That means she hasn't really resolved her decision in a way. She's more like, I'm on the edge, but I just need a little push. Can you help me push it? What do you think? That's the right choice. You're asking a student? Hello?
You're right.
You can't get the right answer from someone else, eh? It can only be found from within. I learned that from you. You know what? Never mind. In a way, you're my teacher. Just kidding. I start to have a theory that wildcards are kind of physics, who can change people's mind by just talking to them. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe Joker has some special frequency in his voice when he speaks, and then they just and then they're like, oh, and they just turn 180 degrees. Maybe. Or maybe it's just the writing. I don't know. I've been so worried about making money that I haven't been paying attention to my student, especially to you. I averted my eyes from you because you were labeled, just like Takase-kun was. But from now on, I'm gonna protect you too. As your teacher, I will never betray you. I want to protect you. That kind of line only works on someone old enough to handle his own household chores. Wow. But thanks. I'll speak with the Takases. I'm not going to run anymore. Everything should be fine as long as I talk to them face to face. Alright, it's time for me to go. Thank you, see you later.
Good night.
Alright, cool. 5,000 yen for 5 minutes? Yep, worth it, worth it. Oh, is this the master? Thank you so much for today. Oh wait, I was supposed to stop working as Becky by today. To be honest, I always kind of knew in my heart I couldn't go on like this forever. But I felt so stuck facing it alone. It's thanks to you that I've actually figured out what I need to do. You're welcome. Ah, you're a sweet kid. I haven't really recognized all you've done, so thank you. Really. Get to bed early tonight. Lack of sleep is basically poison to your body and mind, okay? Good night. Yeah, right. About that, I still haven't fixed my schedule. I'm still sleeping on a 4-hour sleep schedule. It's kind of killing me at the moment. I should definitely go back to 6 hours. 5,000 yen to give to a counseling to... Yeah, I'm paying the maid to counsel her. Not to get counseling. Weird. I mean, what do?
Makoto, has Nijima-san told you anything about the investigation?
Well, Sis actually stopped mentioning anything about work in front of me. It's possible I made some sort of mistake. Regardless, I thought over the matter of who we're going to invite for our school festival.
Akechi,
I'm
right?
Considering asking Akechi-kun.
For real? Weren't you talking about how you didn't want to draw danger to us or whatever?
Okay, Joker, why did you have exclamation mark on your head? Why are you surprised? Didn't you watch the TV last night that Akechi was kind of defending us? Why are you surprised? Why are you acting all surprised? That doesn't make sense.
I understand this is dangerous, but without a powerful source of intel, we won't be able to win against the police network. And I can no longer rely on my sister for information. Wait, is this because of Akechi-kun's police connections? You're going to use him as your powerful source of intel?
That's
Bold
right.
move. I'm surprised to hear that suggestion coming from you, Makoto. Did you see his press conference yesterday? One of his comments defending the Phantom Thieves stood out to me.
Sometimes I wonder how smart our protagonist is. Probably very dumb. Probably very dumb. Also very smart at the same time. I don't know. I don't know exactly what the writer's original intent of the protagonist is. I think that he's kind of quirky in a way. I don't. Maybe the animation is what they're going for, or maybe it's not. I don't know. I don't actually know. He's sort of like a quirky and jokey kind of character. I mean, Joker, right? Like, he does what the boys does when he can, but he's also caring most of the time, I think. Isn't that kind of like the trait of all the main protagonists in all the Persona games, right? Like, he can be funny and laughable at times. He can be a real bro at times. But then most important, he's just like a very understanding and caring person, right? Also very silent. He doesn't speak a lot.
I think he said that knowing for certain.
Oh,
that
it
the
took him to
Phantom
remember who
Thieves would be
Kamoshida is. True.
Still, there will be so many other students at the school festival. What are the odds of success?
It's a gamble, and the odds are less than favorable.
I
But we
love
can
gambling.
No longer afford to
No, I don't.
hesitate.
I hate gambling.
What are your thoughts? Should we invite Akechi-kun?
Oh, hell yeah. Should be fine. Should be fine.
Okay then. Is everyone else okay with
Luigi,
that?
blah blah, Kamoshida.
I'm good. Whatever he says has got to be more reliable than what I've been able to come up with.
Luigi is
It'd
just
be
the person
reassuring
that
to view
everyone
him as an ally,
jokes about.
rather than
But like,
simply a
Kamoshida.
source of information.
hold on. How are we even gonna get in touch with him? It's not like we got his contact info.
True. No, wait, I have his contact info. I have his contact info. Hey, Abu. How are you doing? We're playing this game again. I'm terribly sorry. I really want to finish this game, but you passed your driving test. Nice. Congrats. Hell yeah. Was it manual? Stick shift? Or is it automatic? Actually, I've got his number.
For real?
Oh yeah, for real, for real.
Could you send that my way, please?
Sure. Automatic.
I'll contact him right away.
Have you tried manual? Stick shift?
Deal.
It's pretty fun. Joker, I have his contact info. He once texted me and saying that I'm alone right now. True. Everyone texts me like saying that, you know what? I have time right now. I'm alone right now. You wanna come? You're not a fan of old manual, to be honest. True, true, true. It's not exactly an easy task to do, manual stick driving. But then it's fine. I'm not gonna convince anybody, but you know, it's a good to have skill, like to know manual stick drive. Just in case, you know. But yeah, I mean, nowadays, there shouldn't be too much failure that you will require a manual stick shift driving for any emergency, I think. I don't know. But yeah, congrats.
No time to be petty.
And now you have to be careful and not crash as a first timer. Yep. The road is very scary. Till this day, I still don't I don't really like the roads. Especially highway. Right, story time. I almost dozed off while driving my family back from the airport in the middle of the night. It was so dark. I even had a Red Bull. I had a can of Red Bull and it didn't help me stay awake. I'm those type of person who like sit on any type of vehicle and I'll just like pass out because I don't know. I'm born with it. Like I sit in the car and then I'll just like I can't keep myself awake. So if you want me to drive for a long haul driving, it never happened. It will never happen. I'll crash the car. Everyone will die. Nope.
Just think of him as a source of intel, nothing more. I have a response already. He says,
well, that's
let me
fast.
think about it.
Wait a sec. Didn't he say he wasn't gonna do any more stuff for the media?
But we are not the
That's likely
media.
Why he's so hesitant.
Bigore? Bygore? Before. I drove before taking the license illegally. Understandable. That's alright. No, like highways, like man, they're just so boring, you know. They're just so long and boring, and there's nothing really happening other than you trying to stick in your lane and make sure you are driving at the same speed the whole way. It's just so boring to me that my brain just shuts off. But other than that, I passed my test first go. Like, it was no problem for me. Actually, you know what? I got lucky. I actually got lucky because when I took the driving test, for the final test, you go to the road, right? There's a road test. In Hong Kong, we have to do this roundabout. I hate roundabout. Like, not that I hate it. The traffic is perfect, but it gives me so much anxiety, you know. On the day of my test, I was so lucky that when I got to the roundabout, there were no other cars on the roundabout or even coming to the roundabout. I was like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna pass this with flying colors. Easy. My mom was driving for a year or so and she has 3 pictures that tell others that a driver is inexperienced. Driving is scary. Yeah, driving can be scary. Yep. It's actually my second time. Nice. Second time is still a pass. A pass is still a pass, you know. Gotta take all the wins you can get, you know. You take it. Just take it. It's actually fun. Not gonna lie, it's fun. But it's also very anxiety-inducing, you know. Especially when you drive around reckless drivers. Or, you know, if you're in a country where driving sort of recklessly is like the norm, and then you just learn how to drive, and then you go out and you'll be like, oh my god, it's a dog-eat-dogs world. They're out for my blood. Oh god. Motorcycles. I hate motorcycles. Like, not driving motorcycles, I'm talking about driving with motorcycles. Like, they like to zip-zap in between vehicles. I hate it, alright? It's like, they are basically the king of the road. You can't crash into them. You cannot crash into them, because more likely they'll die than you, right? So it's like, you have to avoid them, but then they don't care. They know that you wouldn't hit them, so they're just like, my spot. Fuck. I'll daydream and I crash. Same.
What are we gonna do if he turns us down?
I don't think he's gonna turn us
It'll
down.
be frustrating, but he's all we have at the moment. We need him to do it no matter what. We're counting on you, Makoto.
Who would have thought we end up relying on Akechi? He's gonna help us. He's gonna get us out of the ditch. True, people with motorcycle think they're the car in the street. Yeah, I know, right? It's so annoying. Like, it's just like, you can't do anything about that, right? If you try to horn them, they'll just go like, they'll flip you off, and then they'll purposely slow you down. They'll just go in front of you and then slow down. And what can you do? What can you do? You just have to like slow down with them. Oh my god. I hate it. I hate them. Alright. Who can we level up with? Hello, Miss Tier. How are you doing tonight? We're just talking about cars and driving and how motorcycles are the dick of the road. It's just a tiny prick that sticks out in front of you. And you can't drive over it because it will just pop your car. It'll pop the tires and then you'll be like, ah, fuck. You okay? Nice. Any more exams that you have coming up that maybe you should be studying? Maybe. Yep. Oh god. What are you studying though? You have one tomorrow? Are you confident? You just had one today too? Wow. Alright, let's you're not confident? Then maybe you should go study a little bit more. Huh. Have to start soon, yeah. You know what they say, study hard, work hard. Wait. Work hard, study hard. Yeah, that's it. You will? Nice.
Come on, let's... Sorry.
Also, yeah? What's up? Did someone what? He said he wants me to stop by. Apparently he's pretty close. It sounded serious. I don't think we should ignore him. Can you come with me? Sure. Did someone do that yet? No. Oh fuck. But you did. Ah. Alright, Friday it is then. Oh my god. It's actually once a week. Oh god. Shit. Yep, the price is gonna go up next stream. Let's go. Alright, make costume. Next week. Next stream. Friday. Every Friday is gonna be a Made-of Friday. I might as well, right? I might as well take off this redemption and just make Friday me wearing maid costume. Alright, what did they say? Akiyama-kun, Mishima? Ah, there's our guy. Look, Akiyama-kun says he's not gonna be able to pay up this month. How about you guys spot him, huh? That's what friends are for, right? No. Yeah, what a rich guy. Yeah. Next week. I mean, the next redemption is gonna be 12k. Yeah, it's gonna go up by 1k every time someone redeems it. So good luck, guys. Friends? Huh? You guys ain't friends? Don't try to mess with us, Akiyama. Is this loser supposed to be a friend who was gonna help you? If you don't got anything to do with this little bitch Akiyama, I suggest you get out of here. Come on, Toru. Looks like we're just gonna have to have a nice chat with that girlfriend of his. Please, no, I'm begging you. Sorry, old pal, but you broke our promise. Now she's gonna be the one to pay us back. If you catch my drift. This is what you get for trying to screw us over. You're so cruel, man, Yuta-kun. On one hand, I want to learn to drive motorcycle because I like speed, but on the other, I'm totally gonna crash. Maybe if I have a big backyard with a road on it. Don't want to disturb others. Maybe. I tried to ride someone's motorcycle once, like they taught me how to ride it. It's fun. It's also very scary. And then I kind of like tipped the motorcycle down, and then it's so hard to push it, like bring it back up. I have no idea what the technique is. Like it just tipped over. It's so fucking heavy. I don't know how to bring it back up. I'm like, what the fuck is this? How do anyone ride motorcycles? Hoot, run, I'm not leaving. Are you sure? I don't want you to get you involved though. Though having you here is definitely reassuring. I think I have an idea. It's risky, but it might just work. If anything happens to me, take care of Akiyama-kun. Wait, what are you doing? Don't die. Hey, you guys! Crap, I bit my tongue. You still here? Run away, you idiot! You better lay off, Akiyama-kun. I've taken a video of this whole conversation. Huh? If you don't do anything, if you do anything to Akiyama-kun or his girlfriend, I'll bring it straight to the police. Oh, and don't get any ideas about breaking my phone. It backs up to the cloud automatically. Hey, dude, what should we do? We'll be fine. The police ain't gonna do shit because of stupid little video. Why don't you run along home, do your anime girls, be a weeaboo, ooh woo. We don't got time to deal with users like you. Come on, they're the real losers. Mishima wore brown pants, good call. Wait, why is that a good call? Anime girls. He's talking to Twitch chat now. Yep. You're right. No one will see him shit, but he's wearing beige, more like less brown, more beige, you know. I think you're still gonna see the shit stain regardless. And then, don't you always pee a little bit when you shit yourself? Like, isn't that just how it works? There's no way you go take a shit and you don't piss a little bit, right? And if you're wearing beige, I mean, if you're wearing any color pants, you're gonna see the pee stain regardless, alright? You're gonna see it. You're gonna see it. Even black, you're gonna see it. Alright, there's no like Venta black for pants. Like total black. It's always like close to black, but not exactly. And then if you put it in water, it'll just be more black. So yeah, it's not gonna. What
the hell?
Are you guys sure it's really getting... But are you sure it's really worth getting arrested again over something like this? I mean, this video is definitely enough to get you guys busted given your previous criminal records. But like, what if it's like black velvet? I don't know anything about velvet though. I don't own anything Velvet, so I wouldn't know like what that would say about someone who has peed their pants. It doesn't matter how, just leave Akiyama-kun alone and we'll be even. Then if you keep your word, I'll delete the video, the backup too. You'll delete them now. No! Yuta-kun? I've had enough of this shit. Alright, bye! Well, that was a close call. Man, I thought I was going to have a heart attack. My whole act would have been broken down if they didn't back off, you know, when they did. That really suck, huh? Nah, yeah, you suck. You suck shit.
That's right.
What? You like it? What? What? Mishima? Are you alright? Yeah, I bit my tongue pretty hard at the beginning right there. But I've got to say, I definitely feel a little bit relieved now. The truth is, I've dealt with enough bullying to know guys like that have probably been arrested at least once. Oh, and thanks for sticking by me, Hood. We can't let injustice like that go unchecked. I think I get it now. This feeling is what made me want to help you guys to begin with. That's why I started the fan site, to make sure that nobody has to go through this stuff like this again. I like how Akiyama-kun is just like standing there listening to them talking to each other, like they're like shoulder patting each other at the back, like, yeah, you did a great job. And then Akiyama is just like, guys, you gonna help me up anytime now? I kind of got kicked in the gut and shit. Can you please help me up? God damn it. What a topic. Shitting your pants and peeing your pants, and what kind of color clothing will actually hide it. Yeah, I don't think in any color clothing is gonna hide that. Unless maybe you just got out of the swimming pool in your swimming trunks, you know, maybe those tight ones, the little tight ones, and then you shit yourself a little bit, nobody will see. You pee yourself, nobody will see because it's already wet, you know. You try give a game mug a try. Oh, that game. I saw Offline TV play it. It looks pretty fun. It's free. Hell yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah, he kind of just did, right? I started the fan site, and then Akiyama-kun is like, the fan site? What the fuck is that? Mishima, why did you help me? And what was that fan site about? What fan site? You didn't need to get involved. Also, did you kind of just like spill the beans? Sorry, I shouldn't have helped you. And also, no. It looked like you were really in trouble though, so I stepped up. Right, fan site. Is that so? Anyway, can you walk? Do you need us to call the ambulance? Nah, I'm fine. I'll just go spread rumors about how you started the fan site. Is this game an open world? No. It's like they have areas that you can sort of roam around, but not exactly. It's like restricted area, so you don't have open area to, you know, kind of go around. Come on, Hood.
Well, see you later.
So basically what happens outside of the main story and the main RPG element, which is sort of like dungeon crawling, puzzle solving stuff, is that you go everywhere in the areas that you've unlocked in Tokyo, like the Tokyo Metropolitan, and then you try to hang out with your friends and bring their rank up, and then those have like bonuses towards the battle, and then you also get to see the character development between you and the characters. Yeah, it's basically all that. So, open world? Nah. The panic is finally kicking in. I'm shaking so bad. I need to talk to someone. I think you need to take a shit, you know? You know, when people get nervous, they tend to like have a natural reflux. They want to like, you know, everything in the digestive system just like squeeze and they want to take a shit. Is that just me? Am I the only one? I'm not weird, right? Oh, but I have the model gun I got for self-defense and my security system's top on the line. So I'm safe, right? Yeah, you'll be fine. It's just me? Wait, what? Wait, am I seriously the only one when I get like, you know, when I get anxious before, say, a interview, I need to go take a shit or something? That's just me. It's just me. Alright. Alright. Anyways, I'm so exhausted. I wish I could just crash, you know, but I've got to do some research on these guys. I have to mod the fan site as well too. So I'll be looking like another. It'll look like another all-nighter. Thanks for listening through. All right, good night, boy. Wait, then what do you guys get when you guys are nervous? Do you just, I mean, like you breathe heavily, you can't catch your breath? Is that? I'm pretty sure some people they get that too, right? When I get nervous, I just drink water. Oh. So I'm the abnormal one. Got it. You don't feel nervous, but my stomach just hurts. Ooh, I don't know if that's better than me taking a shit or what. But yeah. Oh shit, Kasumi.
Well...
Senpai, have you been able to sleep well? You look kind of tired. It might not be my place to ask, but are you okay? Whatever do you mean? I mean, have you heard of this whole Phantom Thieves getting like shit on? You know, I think that kind of did me a number, kind of keep me up at night. I don't know if you have heard about it. It's like all over the news, you know. That reminds me, tomorrow is the school festival, isn't it? Is your class finished with the preparations? It feels kind of nice working with everyone to put all the things together. I hope we all have fun time tomorrow. Well, I'm gonna do some training today, so please excuse me. Alright, bye Kasumi. God.
Hey.
Who are you getting for our guest this year? Oh, you mean Akechi, right? I kind of saw that coming. Everyone knows I voted for him. Didn't he say he wasn't gonna make any more appearances though? Why he agreed to come here? It probably has to do with the Phantom Thieves. Wasn't Akechi going around saying how evil they were before? Oh yeah, that proves they're connected to our school somehow then. Hey, you're right. Maybe he'll tell us some stuff about this case. No way I'm gonna miss the panel this year. They just say whatever they want with no thought. But for now, I will just have to endure it, at least until we get some more intel. True. Just got framed. I know they're not supposed to say in public. That's why maybe he didn't say anything. I met a friend from college the other day. We caught up talking about old times. Some of those old stories sounded too crazy to be true. Now that we've got so many years behind us, sometimes people have a hard time remembering what's real and what's exaggerated. This kind of stuff happens to you guys too, right? Right? I'm not the only one, right? But there's a reason for this. This phenomenon has a name too.
How about you?
Alright, Hukun. From a psychological standpoint, what's a key reason for our memories can differ from reality? Memory bias? Forgetfulness? It's one of these two, right? I feel like these are all key reason. Bias.
This is it. Right.
That's right, impressive. It's a type of cognitive bias that can impair or even alter your memories. Specifically, the name of the phenomenon in question is called false memory. Like the name implies, it's a case where our brain may generate memories that simply aren't true. Hey, did you get that question? It wasn't even close. Sometimes people just have a hard time remembering. Yeah, I was gonna say that, but then like when I read the question again, it says like, what's the key psychological, like from a psychological standpoint, like not from a physiological standpoint, you know? Because if you don't remember, I feel like that's just your brain didn't make a connection and you're just physically not inept to, you know, remember stuff. So I feel like bias is more of the correct answer. Lack of sleep is more like physical. It's your problem. You and you only, because you lack your own sleep. You should have just slept earlier, right, Taku? Yeah.
Nice going.
Oh, you must be really smart to be able to answer. Yeah, we've been through this before. The grades are out. How did you do? Damn, I'm dead. Hey, look at that. Look at who got the top score. Is it me? Oh yeah! I'm smart!
Hey!
That's amazing. Everyone's gonna have their eyes on you now. Wait, shouldn't we... Wait, aren't we not supposed to stand out? Oh shit, we got a charm to max. Oh shit, we can finally advance the Makoto story.
Alright.
Let's go. I read somewhere that the brain forgets stuff if it wasn't strong emotions. Talk to Sojiro so that you can top the good... Oh! Who can please come to the student guidance office?
Hey!
Alright, he gives us money for doing great in school, right? Sorry to put you out of the class, but it's about Takase-kun's guardians. I told them, and I'm not gonna pay them any more money. Wait, I didn't know we're gonna go to your storyline right now. I'm quitting my part-time job too. Although I'm still in talks with my boss about it, I'm gonna devote myself to being a great teacher. No matter what others say, I won't waver. So, thank you for giving me such good advice. I just thought you should be the first one to know. Miss Kawakami, you have guessed. The Takases are here. What?
What?
Okay, BRB, alright. They are here at the school? Oh shit. How long are you gonna make us wait? Him again? You know it, lady. How rude. I guess a student is only as good as his teacher. Obviously, you lack a proper education. You thought you could just call and say you're not gonna pay anymore? Who do you think you are?
You know.
It's what I decided for Takase-kun's sake. I'm gonna make sure that there won't be any more students like him. Who? So you're just trying to get out of your responsibility? I bet you don't even care about Taiki. How are you still a teacher? Maybe we should sue the Board of Education? Are you okay with that? A teacher who caused her student to die would surely cause a scandal. I'm not gonna run or hide. I'm gonna spend my time taking care of my students. If you want to take legal actions, then go ahead. Regardless, I'll continue teaching. I've decided that that's the best apology I can make to Takase-kun. Paying money to you two is not the solution, to say the least. Along with suing you, maybe I should tell everyone about your little secret, huh? You know, about your little stint as a sex worker.
What?
How did you? Oh, so I'm right, am I? What? I mean, the amount of money you're paying to us can't come from just a teacher's salary. Well, shall we go ahead and go on over to the faculty office? Stop, please. Ha! A teacher working as in a sex industry. You've definitely been done it. What? You have definitely done it this time. Oh, there we go. How unfortunate for you that you thought you could just leave Taiki's matters unsettled. You know what you have to do now, right? Pay up! And don't ever call us again with this garbage about stopping the payments. Sometimes you just want to punch people in the game. I know, right? There's a better way, teacher. If you just tell us their name, you know, the two guardians' name, full name, of course, maybe something might happen. You know, I'll throw a coin into wishing well, you know. Maybe they'll just magically have a change of heart. Yes. I guess I can't quit my part-time job just yet. But you can't give up. I know, but what am I supposed to do? What about the Phantom Thieves? Would they even help someone like me? No, that's impossible. Haha. I can't do this anymore. What are they called again? You mind giving me their names? Who? The Takasis? The husband is Toshio-san and the wife is Hiromi-san? Huh, I could never forget them. I send them money every week. Wait, why? You don't intend on doing something, do you? Please don't. A Shujin teacher asking the Phantom Thieves for help would be...
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I was so excited to tell you what I had decided and then it ended up like this. Just forget everything, okay? If you think about it, I'm right back at where we started. I guess I'll never be able to change. Yeah. Class is about to start. I need to go. It hurts. Alright. We have a request. Don't we also have to defeat that cheater in the Gunabout? Any word from Akechi? Nothing. But tomorrow is the start of the school festival. Will this be okay? If Akechi declines our offer, we won't have a guest. Huh? That's what you're worried about? I appreciate the concern, but it will be fine. I just need to get Akechi-kun to agree to this somehow. Yep. What's that bastard up to anyways? He hasn't done anything since he said he was going to go into hiding. I'm not sure I'll be...
69 nice 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 69.
Why is it going faster? Nice. Yeah. TTS is back, by the way. What happened to the Chinese accent one? Some people say that, complain about that, so I changed it. You know what? Maybe I should implement like 2 different separate TTS. One is for this guy voice and one is for the Japanese voice. Yeah, maybe I should do that. I loved it. Yeah, I will implement it back off stream. So next stream, you can... I think I'll make it such that you have choice between a guy voice and a female voice. And female being Japanese, so if you do any numbers, it will become like 69, 69, no, 69, nice, 69, nice, 69, nice. Oh shit, it's 69 minutes, holy shit. Let's go. What's about after that? I'm not sure. I'll try to explain the circumstances surrounding on school festival to him again. Hopefully he can give me a good response by the end of the day. I'll let you guys know if I make any progress on that front. Also, thanks for the hydrate redemption.
Welcome home.
Pancake boy. Honey, I'm home.
You're back awfully late.
Oh my god, he's going along with it. Why, Akechi?
How has business been for you lately?
He's gonna ignore it too. What?
Is the Nijima lady doing well?
Unfortunately, we haven't seen each other lately. We had a difference of opinion.
Honey, yeah.
What are your thoughts, Representative Shido? It doesn't surprise me that people say
it's
our
that asshole.
Logic. We've let these phantom thieves run amok.
Uh-huh. That man's voice.
And because they've targeted only prominent figures, our government leaders have been hesitant to act. I apologize for any concern they may have caused, and will henceforth search for an apt countermeasure.
Shut the fuck up, Shido. I know you're fucking evil.
I like how quick he says he's gonna do everything.
This is an important undertaking, and one I intend to confront with every asset available to me. The selfish criminals enacting this social reform are in fact the ones most deserving of reformation. Answering to the interests of the people as hastily as possible is my natural duty as a politician.
Man, this guy is admirable.
Rampant political scandals, thieves on the loose. As sad as it is, this is the state of our nation. We must resolve this problem. And I assure the people of this noble country that I will do just that.
Looks like anti-vaxxer. I don't even know what an anti-vaxxer looks like. You felt you've met him somewhere before? I know you've met him somewhere before.
Staring off into space for? You're creeping me out.
What? Nah, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. You're standing too.
Standing here is my job.
That politician is honest and carries an overwhelming amount of charisma. It feels like a trustworthy leader for Japan has finally come forth. Don't you think, boss?
Sorry, wasn't listening.
Criminals, Well, that must be how he sees it. However, that is ignorant of their true nature.
You don't like politicians?
It isn't about liking or disliking them. It's more about how he suggests the Phantom Thieves be crushed when they've yet to be arrested. If this Okumura incident was not the Phantom Thieves, if they only change the hearts of criminals, then even though they can't be considered innocent, perhaps my goals are not so different from theirs.
Are you a fanboy?
I knew there was something special about you. Ever since the first time we met.
So is that a yes or no?
I tell you anything during our conversations. Oh, that reminds me. I've been invited to a panel at Shujin.
Being not so much criminals. I mean, what they're doing is kind of illegal.
Considering it's such a good opportunity, I've decided to accept the offer. Thank you.
Oh,
for the
nice.
coffee. It was delicious.
Oh, he's coming.
I'm happy I could see you. I'll be going now.
Okay, bye, pancake boy. See you in the festival, I guess. That kid was going on about some real complicated stuff. He's probably a fair bit smarter than you, huh? Wait, what is that supposed to mean? You trying to call me stupid? Oh, I didn't notice I've gotten a response from Akechi-kun. He accepted the lecture invitations. Well done. Thank you. The first step is done at least. Either way, the real issue is what we do next. The lecture is on the afternoon of the second day, yes? Wait, you're coming to our school festival? It's during my exam week, so I'll be able to go in the afternoon. Can you afford the distraction? How's your study going? Decently. Incidentally, will that counselor be at the festival as well? Oh, Dr. Maruki? Probably. I see. Finally, I shall witness his skills for myself. Perhaps I should prepare a gift. They say first impressions are everything, right? I don't know if he'll even be there. If anything gets confirmed, I'll drop you a line. Much obliged. You wanna come too, Futaba? Come on, it'll be fun. Seriously? I don't see why not. We should all walk around together tomorrow. That sounds good. At a time like this? Yeah, this is a perfect chance for us to relax though. Haru, are you sure you're okay? This seems a little soon. I am, thank you. I've just always dreamed of walking around my school festival with friends. I suppose if you say it like that, I can resign myself to enjoy our time there too. Thanks, Haru. It's my pleasure. Aww, she's just so lonely. We'll see the best boy from best pairing tomorrow. What? Best pairing? What? What do you mean? Alright, where else can we go? Oh yeah? No. Hifumi? Maybe. And that's it. Alright, we go play with Hifumi then. Hifumi.
Good evening.
The goat's key to victory lies in retreating. This means at times retreating is an effective strategy in order to attack with your next move. It may be good for you to remember that as well. If it's alright with you, let's play a match. You won't deepen just yet? Aww. Aww. No, I know what pairing is. I thought you might be referring to what might happen in the cultural festival. I don't know.
The festival seems to be a success.
Seems.
Definitely a lot more people than last year.
Because they want to meet the Phantom Thieves.
This place got famous and all. Phantom Thieves, Kamoshida, Principal Kobayakawa. On top of that, we got Akechi as a guest.
Oh yeah, that too.
Maybe police officers in plain clothes too. Actually, they probably are here. We better be careful about what we discuss.
Acting like normal students is going to be important. What do you normally do at a school festival?
Look around at the exhibits and eat stuff?
There's no set rules for this kind of thing. Walk around and hang out, like when we went to the beach.
I mean, Akechi comes, I would skip school to come and see him. True. If there was a pretty boy celebrity, I might go too. Maybe not. There'll be too many fangirls. I'll be like, ah, shit, I can't see anything. They'll all be in the front lines. I'll be at the back, and then I'll be like, I am not tall enough to see him. I'm too short. Yeah, panel's tomorrow, so I don't know why so many people are here today. I guess they're just intrigued by the fact that Phantom Thieves originate from here. I don't know. Well, let's just enjoy ourselves.
I think I can do it if I've got everyone with me.
Hell yeah.
A number of the
Pretty and smart,
tested
true.
Before, and even we were interviewed the other day too.
Don't let your guard down too much.
It's true that the initial members have been at this for a long time, making it easier to get tracked.
All right.
Now, let's leave it at that. We just need to be mindful about what we're saying, correct? Oh,
You seem to be having quite a lot of fun, Haru. You did mention that you were looking forward to this.
I want to go around with everyone and eat at the refreshment stands.
This'll be a great change of pace from all the nasty stuff lately.
Shall we head off to the stands then?
Let's go.
Oh, right. This is your first time at our school festival.
They're pretty good, from what I've heard.
I know a great one. Follow me.
A lot of us is first time here, you know.
This is the place.
Takoyaki?
Takoyaki?
What?
Customers, I'll show you all to your seats.
So, it's your class's stand.
It's still a refreshment stand, isn't it?
It's like a deserted island here. Well, I guess it's good for talking since there aren't any people here. We heard a lot of rumors even on our way here.
And it was all bullshit.
Here she comes. Act normal.
Who cares? There's nothing normal about this anymore.
And you're cheating.
May I
What?
take your order?
Take my order? What happened to the maid atmosphere?
There are a lot of odd flavors.
Odd
Stick to a normal
flavors.
one. I bet they...
I'm so sorry. We sold our last normal one to the previous customer.
What?
Hell...
Well then, I'll have the mentai cheese takoyaki.
Mentaiko.
We're out of cod roe.
What? What do you have?
We're currently out catching squid. It'll probably take another 5 or 6 hours.
What do you mean by catching squid? What?
Doesn't even sound remotely possible.
What?
Ain't this whole menu just a sham?
Actually, we spent most of our budget on making the maid costumes look nice. We didn't put too much effort into the octopus.
Oh, I can see that.
Uh-huh.
Yuchi, you're making a scene. Then, what would you recommend with what you have now?
That would be the Russian takoyaki.
What the fuck is Russian takoyaki?
This will take a little time.
Is it like Russian roulette, where one is laced with wasabi?
Get back on topic.
On that note, hearing Kamoshida being almost treated like a victim makes me want to eat my stress away.
I've even heard conjecture that the principal was targeted for reasons like he knew too much.
This part. It sounds like the Russian roulette. Hey, Ukiyoshi. When that started, 1 hour and 21 minutes ago. Not very long. I started a bit late today.
Or Or he may simply love large gatherings.
Oh, true.
But yeah, I guess you came at the right time. I don't know what's gonna happen though.
We plan on stealing intel, but we might fall into another trap. I'm gonna be bummed if that happens.
Right, hell nah.
I'm of the same mind. Still, it doesn't change the fact that we don't know what Akechi-kun is planning.
Thank you for the wait. Ooh, it's fresh made.
Lies. I heard a microwave go off.
Well, it's not like I was expecting a crispy takoyaki at a school.
Yeah, that was a microwave, huh?
So, what makes this a Russian takoyaki?
Russian roulette.
Could there be jam in it as a secret ingredient? That sounds quite delicious.
No, wasabi, definitely wasabi.
One of these is special.
I can tell. I can see it.
That's gotta be the one.
Dude, don't tell me the Russian part means
Extra spicy.
Like, going for the obvious one is manly.
Is that so?
No, Morgana, don't go for it. Don't you dare go for it. It's taku. What do you mean by it's taku? No, it's a taco. I'm taku.
Wait, is she honestly going for it?
T plus curry all over again. Oh my god. Don't remind me. It's so painful. Do you want to go for No. No, no thank you. No.
You sure? Alright, then I'll just help myself to it. Not! Oh, everyone's all here.
Ah, fuck. Pancake boy. Yo, what's up?
The panel isn't until tomorrow, though.
Yeah, what are you here do? What?
Check out the venue. I can't make any mistakes since a lot of people will be present.
Someone's
True.
But
True.
people ended up recognizing me. Everyone bombarded me with questions. That's because you were sloppy.
Yeah, you should have just worn a mask. Wear some sunglasses. Tie up your hair. No one would notice that.
I grew tired of the baseless rumors they kept bringing up, so I escaped to where there weren't any people. I'm going to have one of these.
Oh, you took the red one. You took the red one.
Let's just call this my performance fee.
You want to take that as your fee? Do you like spicy stuff? What's going on?
It's fine. It's quite the...
Eating it in one bite is a bad idea.
Oh my god, he did it! Why? Why? Oh my god, I can feel that. I can sympathize with that. Yep, chilling in your throat. Oh, that's a death sentence. Oh, it's burnt.
It burns.
Are you okay? Do you need water?
I think he needs more than just water. I think he needs some lemon. He's shaking. He's actually shaking. Like, give it up, give it up. You don't have to act tough, alright? Alright, you don't have to act tough. You just need some milk, some yogurt, some lemon. Come on.
Hey, does he sound broken to you?
Yeah. Yeah, he does.
Well then, I'll see you.
He's dying. He's actually dying. He's actually dying. Oh, come on, someone, get him some milk. Come on, guys. Yeah, also pancakes. That's gonna help absorb all the capsaicins.
Really trying to hold it together.
Capsaicins.
He's waddling around like some comedian.
It's like he wants to get picked up for some commercial or something.
What?
But did he truly come to simply check the venue?
He came to check on me. I'm his honey after all.
I know what you mean.
Okay, scene closed. That was great. Yeah, that was really great. I mean, I can sympathize with him. Like, chili. If you didn't actually take your time to chew it and just swallow it straight away, yeah, it's gonna burn everything.
I need to do my best tomorrow. We need to somehow get him to be our source of intel. I'm gonna pull this off no matter what.
That Akechi guy, when he got here, didn't he say that everyone's all here? Everyone?
You're here
Do
just
do
imagining
do
things.
do 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 do.
So, I guess we got through all of it okay?
Yes, but the associated mental fatigue was extraordinary.
Wait, hold on.
Being cautious takes a
What
lot.
what kind of maniac takes up a takoyaki and just pop it in and just straight away swallow it when it's just freshly microwaved? All right, note the two words, freshly and microwaved. It's gonna be like steaming, piping hot inside. How does anyone just pop one of those into their mouth and be like, yeah, I'm gonna just like take one bite of it and then just swallow it down all the way? How? It's inhumane.
Seriously, I think I'm as tired now as I am after midterms.
I didn't mind any of that. I just love seeing that detective gulp down the special takoyaki.
Yep.
What would you like to do now, Haru? Walk around a little more? I appreciate the gesture, but I'm satisfied with stopping here. Why don't we go home and rest up? We'll have to deal with Akechi-kun again tomorrow, after all. I have to agree. What will his next move be?
Futaba is relatable as ever. Yep. Oh, wait. Huh? Takugo? Yusuke is missing. Oh, shit. Where did he wander off to this time? Always doing whatever he pleases. Think he's still checking out on all the festival stalls? Maybe. Oh, right, Dr. Maruki. Excuse me, you are Dr. Takuto Maruki, right?
Yes.
Yes?
Hi.
My name is Yusuke Kitagawa. I'm a student in the Fine Arts Division at Kosei High. I do apologize for interrupting your day, but ever since Ryuji and An first spoke of you, I've grown quite intrigued. Now I wish to speak with you as well. Do you... Oh, Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san?
Quite.
Well, I'm flattered that you've taken interest in me. You're here about the counseling, right?
Indeed.
Indeed. Oh, another cool scene. 2 second place best boys talking with each other. Wait, 2 second best? Wait, Yusuke is the best boy? I don't know about him, but okay, sure. Now teach me how to unshackle the human heart and glimpse into the endless abyss. Whoa, hold on there. How should I put it? Your enthusiasm is appreciated, but I suspect there's a huge misunderstanding about what I do. I apologize, but I simply couldn't contain my excitement. Would you still permit me to witness your counseling skills in action? That's not really allowed. Right. Oh, how about this? Why not try out my counseling yourself instead? Me? Of course. There's no charge. All you have to do is chat with me for a bit.
Well then.
Very well. You and I shall go head to head. Wait, that's not... I don't think that's what he meant. I'm not so sure what you think happens in counseling, but yeah, there won't be any of that. Nope. I see, so you were Madarame-san's... It's in the past now. How curious. I never imagined counseling to be like this. Well, I say this is less of counseling and more about building a rapport. When someone first comes to see me, we always start with them telling me a little bit about themselves. A method of self-reflection that relies on speaking with another person so as to sort through one's own emotions. That's rather similar to the internal cross-examination I perform when working on my art. Well, there really shouldn't be any cross-examining in a proper counseling session, though. I just do my best to guide patients in a positive direction so they can improve their lives. At the very least, I talk them through their problems so they can make the correct choices for themselves. What's this? What's this? I'm a complete Arisato Minato / Yuki Makoto stan. Bonus points to his Japanese voice actor. But well. P5 Akechi would be the closest one I like. Ah. For me, it's the Protect first, Akechi and Protect first place, Maruki and Yusuke on the second, all the others third. It's hard to make the top when it comes to Persona characters or music. Too much of it is good stuff. Also, Arisato Minato is from P3. Oh! I don't know any of those guys. Okay. At the very least, I thought yep.
I see.
However, if you're the one leading them to their conclusions, are they truly making the choices for themselves? Isn't that just submitting to another person's will? In all honesty, I'm sure there are people out there who think that. But life in this world confines people to certain frames of mind sometimes, without them even realizing it. If I can help lift the weight off their shoulders and free their minds, I believe the results are worth it.
Indeed. Thank you.
Thank you very much for speaking with me.
Oh, yes.
Before you go, Kitagawa-kun, what would you say is your greatest wish in life at the moment? Would it be success as an artist? No, that's not it. The only desire I have for my art is to improve through my own efforts. I see. Then what would you wish for? I would wish for the world to see my mother's painting, for the masterpiece that it is, no matter how briefly. And if at all possible, I would also wish to meet a wonderful master, one who would take me in and guide my brush with care. Ah, I see.
All right. Thank you.
At any rate, I must be going now, so please excuse me. I hope we meet again someday. Pharos? Social Link? Thanatos? Is this from P3? I feel like this is from P3. Yeah, P3. Yeah, then I have no clue what is happening. Apologies for suddenly disappearing like that. The legend of the lost Inari has come to the end. Where the hell have you been? Did you seriously get lost? I saw a man who resembled Dr. Maruki, so I went to see him. So he was there? Did you just go to his counseling? Yeah, it was certainly not what I was expecting. Once this is all over, I think I'd like to go to another session. Try not to cause him any trouble, alright? I'll do my best. Are you all at home? Yeah. Are you still at school, Yusuke? No, I just got back from to the dorm. I'm getting ready for bed. Already? Is that unusual? Tomorrow is Akechi's panel after all. An early night means he'll be able to concentrate tomorrow. That's true. We'll need to stay on focus tomorrow. We'll have to stay focused, calm no matter what he says. Right, I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, I just have to bear with wiping all out instead of mass destruction. True, at least in the Reaper is easy as fucking P3. Holding for the win, wiping out is fine and all, but the mass destruction is so much better. Yeah, this is not gonna click with me whatsoever. Is there a death? Like, is there a Reaper in P5? I feel like I haven't seen one yet. Oh, I can't go out? Shit! I'll read the book. Tokyo Shrines, Fish Pond Spotter, Shrine, I guess.
All right.
Wait, I'm done? I'm just done like that? Hell yeah!
All right.
Wait, what? That's it? Ah, I ran out of books. Great. What's in my IM? Photo time. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, can I save it somehow? You're exaggerating. I think this is my first time having yakisoba from the food stand though. It was more delicious than I imagined. It was. It wasn't the instant stuff, but it was still good. Yeah, I don't know why, but the food from the store is always weirdly tasty. Speaking of, where are the pictures of us, Anne? Huh? You got pictures of us too, right? How about the ones you took of Takuko's yakisoba when the big red mountain of ginger? Oh no, that one went straight into the trash. I had dry seaweed all over my teeth. Whoa. Whoa. Do you have DLC costumes? I don't know. I definitely didn't buy any DLCs. Definitely did not. I guess, no, we can't study because it's full. Our profession is full. They're free ones? I guess I can download it a bit later. Did I get a message? No. Huh. Alright, I'll make some curry instead then. Nope, I'll not make curry instead then. Okay, fine. Can I build something? Oh, shady commodities. That's right. That's something we can do. Alright, spirit sense mirror, 5-inch nail. Is there one that inflicts any sort of extra like status damage? No? No. Alright. Oh yeah, Taku, did you know that Tanaka was social link in P3? What? So he's a recurring character? Holy shit. Nice. Some costumes give you new metal music when you wear them. Oh. That sounds cool as fuck. Wait, Tanaka is a social link? I can never imagine. I always remember him as some dude that just sells stuff online. His threats are fun? Really? Okay, I have absolutely nothing to do right now. Table, examine, DVD player. Watch DVDs. Play video games. Knowledgeable, make you gutsier. Ooh, charm. I already maxed out charm. Let's play Train of Life.
Okay.
Choo-choo! Now see, not only the dice rolls move you forward, you can also make use of them to buy properties. I think things are going well. You might finish this in first place at this rate. Well, huh? There's something strange ahead. Is that an octopus? Blah, 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 my name is Octavius. I'll let you go if you can satisfy me, blah. You have 3 chances, blah. Does this guy exist just to get in our way? If you can roll my favorite secret number or higher, I'll let you pass, blah. You can roll the dice up to 3 times if you want, blah. You never miss my secret number, though, blah. So we need to roll at least his secret number, huh? But he didn't even give us a hint. I guess we should just try and get the highest number possible. Well then, here's your first roll, blah. Press X to stop the dice. The sum will be your number for the round. Oh, bam! Shit! 6, blah. Do you want to go with this number, blah? No, we stay. Okay then, your number is 6, blah. As for the secret number, do you remember my name, blah? You lose, blub. I'll have to take all you back to the way to the beginning, blub. Is this gonna be just this kind of riddle things all the way? We failed, but it seems that you learn how to keep your heart open. Oh god. No. You think you have accidentally lost a few people to mandatory rescue quest? Oh god. That sounds tough. Oh, our approval rating just keeps tanking. You can cull? Wait, what do you mean by cull? You can kill them off? What? That's morbid.
Our guest of honor is Goro Akechi.
I feel kind of bad considering how many people have gathered. I'm sure you all would have been happier to have a singer or a mascot appear, wouldn't you say?
We'd appreciate if you could tell us about your experiences with the notorious Phantom Thieves. It'd be wonderful if you could let us hear more about your actual investigative process.
I'm not used to being the one interrogated, so please
They
go
can die midway. Oh my god, that sounds hard.
How much do you think he knows?
He talks about the Phantom Thieves are dangerous, yet he says they haven't committed any murders. Either he has an idea who the true culprit is, or he has uncovered the identities of the Phantom Thieves.
Come on, Makoto. You gotta get it out of him.
As much as you're allowed to say, would you tell us how far along your investigation is on them?
Getting right to the point, I see.
Mm-hmm, of course.
Well, if it's as much as I'm allowed to say, then everything on TV and the internet is all of it.
So we are the killers.
Methods behind their crimes are still unclear.
I see. Even with this country's power, arresting them is proving to be difficult. Is that the case?
I wouldn't phrase it that way, but, well, something like that.
Thank you for answering that question. By the way, it seems you've denied a correlation between the Phantom Thieves and the murders. Why the sudden change? Until now, haven't you upheld your stance that the Phantom Thieves are dangerous? How are you so positive that they haven't committed murder?
Are you a little too comfortable interrogating people? Why, it's as if you're a prosecutor.
Excuse me. This is something I've personally been interested in, so I couldn't help it. But won't you tell us? What reason is there that you'd claim their innocence when you previously stated they were unjust?
Is he gonna say it?
Really pressing for an answer.
Is he gonna say it?
He's pelting him with questions.
Every person whose heart they change.
So why is it that the rest of the group are just standing on the side?
Why then was he the only one who needed to be killed?
True.
Why is that?
I must admit, I couldn't deduce a reason. That's why I believe that case should be thought of as if a different party is responsible.
Oh, I thought because you came into the metaverse with us and you saw us going in.
Hypothetical, mind you. If the Phantom Thieves are the ones I know of, I can't possibly imagine they would kill anyone.
Your comment just now. Does this mean the police have already identified who they are?
Oh.
No. The police have
But you have found out who they are. Because you've went into the metaverse with them.
conclusions about the true identities of the Phantom Thieves.
He's gotta be bluffing.
Pipe down. He's lying, right? But if it's the truth,
You're not going to ask me who they are?
It may have repercussions on the investigation. Are you sure you can share that with us?
Do it. Do it. You won't.
It's only my personal opinion, so announcing that here wouldn't pose a problem.
True. No,
There is a possibility that everyone present will hear the truth before the police or media.
And that would be bad. Why?
truth. What's he planning on saying?
That's quite the confidence you have. If you're so certain, then very well. I'd like to ask you then. Who do you think the Phantom Thieves are, Akechi-san?
Say it.
That idiot!
Say it.
No. There's no way he could have any evidence.
They're people you all know quite well. The identity of the Phantom Thieves are...
Go, go, go. Say it, say it, say it. You won't, you won't. Ah.
It's mine. I apologize
convenient, huh?
Terribly sorry, everyone, but we'll be taking a break.
Oh, man, this is way too convenient.
Please don't troll me online for this interruption, okay?
Now they will. Why are people laughing? That's not a joke. That's not supposed to be funny.
There's the PE faculty office.
I want you to come too. There's a matter I want to discuss.
Wait, did he
Your friends
plan
from
this?
Yesterday are here, aren't they? Can you bring them too?
I knew it was way too convenient. Yeah, he did. He definitely did.
We have 10 minutes, you know.
What do you want to talk about?
That's gotta be shopped! I have video footage too. Please, let's not feign ignorance. All of you can go to that other world too, yes?
What do you mean by us too?
It's not just all of you. I am aware of that world too. I also know that when you traverse over there, your appearance changes as well. It's because of those mysterious powers, isn't it? I found out about that world about a month ago. This had been installed onto my phone without my knowledge. Dude,
This is getting serious.
when the app activated on its own, the scenery around me suddenly changed. Quite frankly, I still can't believe it myself. But from the look of these photos, all of you seem quite used to it.
We've been listening to you blab on for a while now, but cut the delusional.
All of you are acting as phantom thieves in the metaverse. I can say so with conviction because I have the same power as you.
You know what? At this point, why even hide, right? Why even hide? If he sees us, like, there's no refuting that evidence, right?
So, you admit it then. In all honesty, I've been curious about you since the time of the Madarame case. But to think it would end up like this.
We didn't kill anyone.
I believe that as well.
Ooh, he believes us.
How can you be so sure?
Because I saw another. The real culprit.
What?
Who was it?
I couldn't identify his face. He had a mask on, after all. Actually, when I took these photos, I entered that world too. That's when I saw someone else moving about, besides all of you. He shot at me the moment he noticed me.
That's who killed President Okumura?
Most likely. At the very least, I was almost killed by him. I can't die here. I need to determine the truth. When those thoughts overcame me, I awakened to that power. A most fortunate accident.
Wait, so it is a man. I thought it was a woman this whole time. So it's not Sai?
I swear, it just talked.
Morgana, our teammate who taught us about the metaverse.
Really? This is unbelievable. But it is true that you know things that I don't. Say, Morgana, were you also the one who instructed them on how to change people's hearts?
Yeah, he did.
It's that world too. But I still haven't solved that mystery
She's
yet.
a small callback for P3.
We go in
Oh.
We call them palaces.
Yeah, I remember that
Steal
school
the
trip.
core of their desires, their treasure,
Seeing some like
and those whose treasure
character
has been
that we
stolen
never seen
have a
before.
change of heart.
Looks important.
Ah. There's certainly no way anyone could figure out such an MO.
Anyways, back to what you were talking about. Are we in this mess because of that guy?
Although I don't completely understand the method, all you do is simply reform people. Someone else
Yep.
is behind the murders.
Yep.
However, the police have decided that the Phantom Thieves did it. They'll arrest you at this rate.
Yeah.
They're going to treat me as my father's murderer?
Uh-huh.
I can't overlook such a grave mistake, which is precisely why I want us to strike a deal. I may be able to save you from this situation.
Ooh, how?
A deal?
I would like you to cooperate with me on investigating the truth.
And if we decline?
You expose
I
us.
think I'll have to inform the police about all of you, along with that video I mentioned.
This ain't no deal, it's blackmail.
Say what you will. This is the method that I believe is correct. The justice I uphold will not tolerate criminals who kill people at their leisure.
Justice.
You've heard that Sai-san is the one spearheading the investigation about you Phantom Thieves, correct? The higher-ups are concerned only with settling the case. They want to capture the culprits behind the psychotic breakdown incidents and end the commotion. Those are the ones who are putting pressure on Sai-san. I can only imagine her impatience.
Oh, that's why we need to change her heart. Oh.
Even if there's
Oh. I was forming some other theory inside my head.
Can't make rational judgments at the moment. If she were to be cornered, well, she may even make up a confession.
Make it up?
So, they're gonna make it all our fault? Just because they feel like it?
We haven't killed anyone, though! And we're still going to be arrested?
You'll be found guilty if you're caught. And it will be treated as a very serious crime.
Bullshit! None of that makes any sense!
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do alone anymore to stop the flow of things.
And that's why you want our cooperation.
Yes. In return, I'll turn a blind eye to what you've done. Those are my conditions. That said, I ask that you disband the Phantom Thieves after this.
What should we do?
Yeah, that sounds fair to me.
Proposal?
I went and bought the game and I regret nothing. What? What? I've never even played the base game of this. I don't even know which part is the royal part. Let me think it over.
I see. I don't think it's a bad deal, though. Well, you don't have to decide at the moment. Considering this is you we're talking about,
Excite.
I believe you'll come to a favorable reply.
It's the third semester, right? So after November, right?
It's been a while since I've been able to spend such a meaningful time like this. I look forward to your answer. It was definitely worth coming today.
Wait, isn't that right after this dungeon then? Wait, it's so soon! Oh god. At this rate, we're gonna reach it this weekend. Let's go!
I'm sorry. Would it be acceptable if we ended the panel here? The reason why you called for me in the first place was because you wanted intel, correct? My business.
Oh my god, he knows everything.
I'll deal with it somehow.
Damn it! He had complete control over us!
Liu Ji is just being mad for no fucking reason.
Hey, they're going.
Oh. What? 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 Oh.
Sorry about the sudden break. An urgent task came in. So, I truly apologize about this. But I'll have to end things here today.
To make up for the time that was planned for this panel, the Rakugo Research Club will instead be...
I can't say anything in detail regarding the Phantom Thieves investigation. But I feel another great stride will occur again soon. I hope you all continue to pay attention to what happens.
Let's have a big round of applause for today's guest, Goro Akechi.
The third semester only starts after New Year. What? Then what goes on from November onwards?
Totally used Makoto's suggestion against us.
Indeed. We intended to get intel out of him, but to think it would play out like this.
So what? We'll just accept his deal?
He's got evidence on us. We really don't have a choice.
Damn it! What are we gonna do?
Calm down, Ryuji.
How am I supposed to calm down? What are we gonna do?
What's done is done. We'll have
Oh my god, Liu Ji.
more on this.
You
We must make up our
chill.
minds by the time he
Chill.
contacts us again.
Jesus Christ.
We need to give this a lot of thought.
We're gonna be alright,
Similar
Liu Ji.
occurrences followed in succession earlier this spring. Although things have quieted down until recently, several incidents have occurred once again. Furthermore, new information has come to light about the suspect who suffered sudden mental shutdown. He had received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves.
Why did Futaba have something like this?
You clapped in real life? What?
If a calling
Wait, what?
card was delivered, we can only assume that the Phantom Thieves are behind it. If so, those occurrences back in spring can be attributed to them as well. Moreover...
I knew it. She's... Oh, God.
Oh, no. No. Stretch and hydrate. Oh, shit. You're right.
The post-festival party is about to begin in the gymnasium. Please join us, everybody.
Post-festival party? I thought this thing was over. Nobody invited you to it, so let's just go home.
Huh? Senpai, aren't you going to the post-festival party?
Kasumi! Oh, Kasumi. I'm not sure yet. Why?
Then why don't we go together? Festivals don't come around every day, so we may as well enjoy it while we can.
Let's go.
It seems like it's already begun. Let's get in there, Senpai!
And now, it's time for your favorite Shuji tradition.
Oops. The what? Student sharing special? What?
Student sharing special! But before that, we've decided to change things up this year.
Okay.
We've got a huge surprise for you all.
Okay. What's this surprise? Dance club?
Just standing around while everyone dances is embarrassing. Senpai, let's do it!
I cannot refuse. I cannot refuse, so why not? Why not a puzzle move? I choose the wrong one. That's fine. It's showtime? Yeah, dance. Come on, dance. What are you doing? Dance? Why aren't I dancing? I'm pressing buttons. I'm pressing buttons. It's not doing anything. Dance. Oh, there we go. Ooh.
Impressive, Senpai.
Hey, you're Yoshizawa-san, right? The first year? We've got a little favor to ask you.
I'm so confused. What the fuck is happening? Well, that was due to high proficiency. Wait, what?
Something. Just wait here and watch what happens.
Okay. Whoa, cutscene. No one's weirded out by the fact that I have a cat with me in school. Really?
Huh? Yo, who's that? Huh?
The better you dance, really? This ballet style move does not fit the music at all whatsoever.
Crazy.
It is crazy. Like, why would you do a ballet routine or gymnastic routine in this kind of music? It doesn't make sense. She's doing ballet. I thought she's a gymnast. What happened? Wait, what? I'm so confused. She's not even in figure skating. She's just in what? Okay. Alright, she can dance. I tried to get into dancing in school after elementary school. How did that go? At the time, they were only accepting ballet. Oh, God. Ballet, I heard it's hard, especially on your... Yeah, it's very hard, I heard. So stiff, I couldn't even do a split. Damn. I left the party with Kasumi to cool off a bit outside. Wait, it's still daytime outside? I thought it's nighttime already.
But what a blast! I feel like I danced my heart out back there.
As great as I expected. Never thought you were such a great dancer.
Thank you.
Wow, that dance was amazing.
I know, right? I was totally blown away.
They tried to pass to me and Joker. Yeah, they did. The irony was I specialized in local dance back then, and the year after they were looking for local dancers as too. So I missed my opportunity by a year. Yeah. Things like that happened. Can't really do anything about that. You want me to walk you?
Thank you. The post-festival party was so much fun, especially with you. See you soon.
Alright. That was fun, I think. The gym's quieted down. Looks like the dance is all over. I ought to head home right now. I don't think I would have found your channel if I had gone down the dancer route, the otaku. Wait, your school was open back in COVID? What? Wait, what? I only started during COVID. The post-festival party is about to begin. Would you like to go together? I tried to think about what happened earlier, but has gotten... Whoa, I should go to the post-party with her, okay? Okay, sure, let's go. Wait, I don't have a say in that. What? I'm just going, regardless? I'm just spending the afternoon and night with girls now. Whoa, what a play here, Joker.
I'm sorry. I can't stop thinking about what Akechi-kun said.
It'll be alright, I hope.
It feels like nothing bad could ever happen when you say that.
And now it's time for your favorite Shujin tradition, the student sharing special.
Oh, yeah. Before the sharing special, there was the dance, right? I forgot. So I'm happy to miss the opportunity. Ah, that's too kind of you.
Oh, he's going to choose.
Wait, what is this sharing special? I choose you. Huh? You make her sound like a fucking Pokemon. What?
He's talking to me, isn't he?
Oh yeah, he is. You're up. Go.
Really
Jayo, you can do it. I don't know what she has to say, but...
Well, I'm going.
Wait, is this where we can finally start our confidant with Haru? Oh, you feel uncomfortable now, huh? You fucked up, big boy.
Deepest apologies.
You done fucked up, big boy.
Please don't worry. So, do you have anything you'd like to share with us?
Something to share.
Mm-hmm.
I have too many things.
Here, let me give you a question then. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are really Shujin students?
Huh? Oh?
Man, he's going in for the kill.
I mean, they are.
Why you go, dude? You are. I don't think we're supposed to wait. I don't think this sharing special is supposed to be going this way.
So, are they from Shujin? What do you think, Okumura-san?
Okay, this is going away. She had dance degree. She said something about, I think Kasumi was a dancer before going into gymnastics because gymnasts have moved more stiff or something. I don't remember what exactly she said. Awkward. Yeah. Oh, wait. I will be able to explain that? Nah. I never done any dancing or gymnastic stuff like professionally or like seriously. I've done a bit of gymnastics, a bit, but it's a little bit, yeah, basics, just the basics. Because I don't know which part of gymnastics she's in. I will assume, wait, gymnasts, I think they just do a whole lot, right? Even including the routine or whatever. So from my understanding, sure, maybe they are a little bit stiff, but at the same time, they should be soft as well. I don't know. Because you have to be stiff when you're in mid-air, or else your body will just fling everywhere and then you can't control your body and you wouldn't be able to twist and turn in the right way. That's where you're stiff at. But in terms of flexibility, I think they're still flexible. Try doing the split in mid-air. Yeah, they can do that. For sure they can do that. If you can't do that, you're not going to get high points. And also whatever the horse thing that you have to jump over, pole vault over or whatever. Yeah. If you're not flexible enough, yeah, no way. I'm pretty sure even parkourer, what do you call those people? Free runner? Anyways, those people who do parkour, they should be flexible as well, or else you're not going to be able to reach. Your legs are not going to be able to reach places that you should be reaching if you stretch out far enough. Yep. That's my take. There. Okay, what am I supposed to do here? I'm supposed to help, right? Change the subject. Oh, these are very bad. Do you have a boyfriend? It's so bad.
To tell you the truth, I'm interested in that myself.
Oh boy.
I think it was him. Wait. So, Akumura-san, what's your relation to this guy?
We are friends.
That wasn't what we were talking about.
Oh my god.
My, she's quite flustered.
Yeah, I can tell she's quite flustered. What was that segment? What is that segment? What's the point of that segment? What? Huh?
This festival party is finally over. It turned out to be more like an interview party, huh?
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Dude, you don't know what's going on in my mind. My mind only had three words, three sentences that I could say. It's either, do you have a boyfriend? Date me, marry me. What do you think I should choose? Huh? Would you marry me? I don't think so. I can't ignore you. You know?
Huh?
I'd be caught. I'm glad my university didn't have a section like that. Yeah.
I'm not sure what I would have done without you. Thank you for saving me.
Went through all 4 years single.
You're a mysterious person, but you're so reliable.
I can relate.
The two of us will get along quite well in the future.
My life was like Inaba in December. What happened in Inaba in December?
For now,
Shit, I
I'm
forgot.
worried about what happened with Akechi-kun. But I have to say, my first post-festival party was quite fun. Though, I guess it's my last too. Here, I'd like you to have this.
Sakura Amezaiku. What is that?
Bought it earlier.
It looks delicious.
Now then, let's go home.
Okay. The fuck is Amezaiku?
Welcome home. You took off somewhere during the festival, huh?
Ah.
I tried to find you, but I gave up pretty quickly.
Futaba? What are you doing here in front of the store?
I needed to calm my brain. My thoughts were getting out of hand. Not just Akechi, but
Oh, the
other stuff
fog.
too.
Yeah, that's not
We're in
good.
deep trouble unless we can do something soon.
Oh, this is
Anyway,
Amizaiku.
I was just thinking about going
Ooh.
inside, so your timing is perfect. Let's go.
The mass media has been causing quite a commotion lately. No countermeasure for the Phantom Thieves, the sorry state of the police, destruction of safety. They're saying whatever they want. So, how's the investigation progressing? Any clues yet?
Nothing that leads to a firm conviction yet.
What's going on here? Didn't you say that you were sure about closing this case? And I thought I told you that failure won't be tolerated. Well, this is troublesome. If things continue at this rate, never mind a promotion. We'd have to let you go in time.
Wowie. What an asshole.
But sir...
I had high expectations for you. But it seems this task was too much to handle for someone so young. We may need to reform the operation as well, since the selected personnel for this...
Please, let me see this through to the end. This case is something that I've always...
I know that you've been at this for a while now. Even before the police spared us the staff for it. If you can manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements so that you can question them personally. That's what you want, isn't it? The leadership of this country is about to change. We can't let this case carry over into their term. I'll make myself clear again. Failure isn't an option. We need results.
Oh, yeah, that's
I
rough.
understand.
You're allowed to take some bold measures if you need to. We need good results, no matter what. Oh, one more thing. If the unexpected happens to occur, contact me immediately.
What do you mean by unexpected?
I said that failure isn't an option, didn't I? Yes. Everything is proceeding as planned.
Just who the fuck is he reporting to? Oh, here comes the confrontation. Shit.
I was cleaning up and found this. This is a calling card, right? I read about it online, too.
You went into my room without my permission?
I'll apologize as much as you want later. So, what is this?
That's...
Is it something to get flustered over? I knew it. This isn't just some game you're playing. Why aren't you saying anything?
Why did you keep it? I mean, it was memorable.
Explain.
Oh boy.
Explain.
Can't tell me?
Explain. Hey, if this keeps up, Futaba's...
In my opinion, life is okay to be boring. A shame from the videos my younger self was the interesting person, because there's definitely a good in normality, like appreciating that nothing too bad is going on in life. Yeah, there's some. That's a very based opinion. It's not like you don't have to have like impactful memories all the time. It's not gonna work that way. Like, but you know, having one or two is good. It's good. You don't have to force yourself to make memories, but it's good to make memories. So, like, you know. Like, we all have regrets, you know. We all do. Like, I do regret, like, back in my middle school, I wasn't proactive enough. I didn't make enough memories in like during the summer. You know, I wasted so much summers just playing video games. Just playing video games. Spending my time in front of the TV when I was like in middle school, because at that time I haven't really started playing computer yet. Just staring at Cartoon Network, Disney Channel, you know. It was a shame. Yeah, never too late. You know, try to discover yourself. Try to find something, you know. You've always thought about trying to do, like, for me, I've like tried so many things. I've tried drumming, I've tried sports, I've tried music, I've tried drawing, a lot of the stuff. Yeah, it's not too late to do anything. Truly, it's not too late. You can start now to draw if you truly have a like interest in that. You can start to like say, I don't know, make something. You know, even cooking, dessert, anything. Like even teaching your dog, your cat, to do a trick or something. Maybe that will be something, you know? Who knows? House cleaning, something. Yeah. It's okay to have something to do. It's also okay to have nothing to do, you know? In this day and age, everybody has a feeling that, you know, boredom is not a thing that people should have. But that's completely wrong. That's completely wrong. You can be bored. You shouldn't be afraid of being bored. I'm afraid of being bored, which is why I sleep at 4 a.m. every day. Because I'm just like, shit, I can't turn my brain off. But, you know, take my advice, don't do that. Don't do that. Appreciate the time you have just in silence. Stare at the wall or something. Meditate. That would be really great. We have a dog now, but she bit me a few times. We're not on best terms. Yeah, so there you go. There's a motivation, you know. Like maybe try to learn a little bit about psychology in dogs, dog behavior. From there, you can maybe, you know, get on a better terms with your dog. Maybe the dog will even start liking you. All right? Yeah. I can attest to that is that before my loved dog passed away, right? When I was young, I didn't know much about caring for animals. I was dumb. I was a dumb little boy. You know what I did when I was young? I bullied my dog all the time. I played fake wrestling with him. He's scared of me. He was scared of me when I was young. All right. When he was first taken into our family, I was an utter little shit. All right. I will admit that I'm a shit. I play with the dogs so badly that they are afraid of me. And then I know that like few years in, and then like maybe 2 years, 3-4 years in, and then I'm like, shit, I'm a terrible little boy. So I just started caring for him, and then, you know, from that point onwards, he just started opening up to me. He likes to stick to me, yeah, to the very end. So it's never too late. It's never too late. Like dogs, they sure have preferences. So, you know, if you treat him a few times very nicely, he'll start to warm up with you. He'll start to warm up to you. Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun to train a dog, I believe. I'll explain everything.
I'm talking to Futaba here, you know.
Once you beat your face and you have to go to the hospital. Oof. Which is more of a reason to teach the dog, actually. Never abandon the dog. Especially when you get a dog, never abandon them. You have signed a contract to take care of him for the rest of your life, rest of its life, to be exact. Mostly your fault though, yeah. So there you go. Basically every problem you have to assess the situation, see where each counterpart is coming from, you know. You'll come to a point where you can be best of friends with your dogs. I truly believe that. Because animals have feelings too. They have a psychology too. You just have to understand them.
Is this a real one? Did they trigger a change of heart in you? about it?
Ever since Mom died, there was no exit. I was trapped in a labyrinth of my heart. I knew I had to leave it, but I couldn't do it by myself.
Futaba.
She bit a few little kids too.
Here, sit down. I can at least listen
She wouldn't
to
bite
what
your
you have to
parents.
say.
By your parent, I believe.
The
So in the end, it
Phantom
boils down to
Thieves
like
saved me.
a trust
They
towards
stole
other people.
my messed up heart. It's the same as Mom's research. They changed my cognition.
Seriously? Wakaba's research about altering one's cognition. I wondered about it myself, too. But still.
When did you notice?
When she said she was going to go to the beach out of nowhere. Even the doctors had thrown in the towel. At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here, day in and day out, a thought crossed my mind. I thought your case kind of seemed similar to what these Phantom Thieves were doing.
Wow.
I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change in your behavior.
Sojiro.
But to think that Wakaba's research and the Phantom Thieves changing hearts were about the same thing. Back in the day, I used to be a government official. My job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at. It's around that time that I got to know her. She said something odd when we were out drinking, that one of these days, she might die a bizarre death. Who wouldn't take that as a joke? I just laughed it off. But it happened exactly as she said. If anything were to happen to you, I'd feel like I let her down. There's something I want to ask you. Judging from your attitude, you knew about this calling card, didn't you? You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the Phantom Thieves as well.
What if I told you
Is there a
I am the
connection
Phantom Thief?
between you and them? The first incident of a change of heart was a teacher at your school. The kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist who had a change of heart, wasn't he? And then there's Futaba. You always seem to be linked to these incidents somehow. Got anything to say?
Sorry for keeping quiet. Yeah, I think we should just come out clean. I think he has the right to know.
You know what people call them? Criminals. Why did you introduce such dangerous people to Futaba?
That's not true. I asked them. That's why he saved me. He stole my heart.
That's not a that's not a good. That's not the right wording. That's a poor choice of words.
Wait, are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart? He doesn't just deal with the Phantom Thieves. He's actually one of them? You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
No. Yeah, no joke. No cap.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Really are a Phantom Thief? Oh, for crying out loud.
Sojiro.
So, basically, I've been sheltering a Phantom Thief for the last 6 months. And on top of that, Futaba's involved too. What the hell?
I want to find the culprit who killed my mom.
Wait, killed?
She was killed. I remember it now.
Stop this nonsense!
Why won't you believe me? Are you the same as everyone else? Didn't you know already? The way Mom died wasn't normal. Didn't you notice that her research was stolen by someone? Sojiro!
Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no.
She passed away. I did think it was odd. It was awfully fishy. But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all. Run away, hide, and end up here, some old guy running a cafe. To be frank, I took you in for my own good. Like it'd somehow make up for what I'd done. It's basically my fault that you got burdened with all this crap.
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you kids. And I end up getting consoled by her. God, real pathetic, aren't I?
No, he's called hypocrite, but okay.
I mean, why would you be at fault, Sojiro? It's obviously the one who killed Mom!
I see. Don't worry. Even if you are the real Phantom Thieves, I have no intention of reporting or kicking you out. I mean, who would believe such a story? Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain that you're the Phantom Thieves. Let me just say one thing, though. Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win.
No, Joker, you know this. You shouldn't be asking why and what do you mean. You know this. You're about to face a fight that you can't win.
Just do as I say. If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba, then they're not someone that kids like you can deal with. Listen to reason, all right? We're done talking about this. Come on. Time to eat. All that yelling's gotten me hungry.
Whew. If he turned us in, that would have
Can win every fight. I mean, technically scripted, yes. I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. Daddy is gonna be alright. He's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. What? He knows everything? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Wait, are you okay? Did he report you on anything? We likely wouldn't be receiving these messages if Takako was not okay. I had a feeling that the boss was no ordinary man. But he didn't recommend you to turn yourself in, did he? I think in that case we can consider him a new ally. I'm more curious about what he mentioned to you. You mean how our enemy might be the same people who targeted Futaba's mother? Yeah, she was killed by mental shutdown, the same method used by the culprit we pursue now. Wait a second though, didn't you say boss had to run from it all? Does that mean someone was trying to stop the news from getting out? Who could that be? Who do you think the culprit could be? Somebody very powerful. Ain't you letting your imagination run wild a bit? What do you mean? It's completely logical, right? If only you... But it would make sense. Wait a second, you're right. Yes, Ryuji, of course he's right, you fucking... Wait a second, if you're right then, wouldn't the police be working for them too? That's not impossible. This is getting too big for me to even think about. Can we really win this?
We're gonna win, no matter what.
If only it was as easy to talk to my dad as Sojiro's stereotypical Asian parents. Wait, stereotypical Chinese parents. I think Japanese are very strict too. But then again, Sojiro is not technically a parent, it's more like a guardian, and he knows that he has to atone for his whatever wrongdoings that he have done, this which is why he took in Futaba. So I mean, in that sense, like, he has a, you know, we can understand where he's coming from. Guess the chief has an inking for us after all. Ew, what are you doing in my room? At night? Huh?
Sorry.
It's my fault. All this happened because I kept the calling card. It's so late already. Is Sojiro still awake? This is kind of awkward. Go home or he'll worry. You can sleep on... Oh my god. Do I invite her in? Do I... you can sleep on the sofa. Shit. Well, that was the wrong option. Oops.
Hey.
I'm fatigued? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, I'm apparently fatigued. Okay.
Well then.
You know what that option could have been? I should have offered Futaba to sleep on my bed. I will sleep the sofa. See?
That concludes the speech
Much
given
better
by
idea.
Representative Masayoshi Shido, who may be forming a new party.
Masayoshi Shido. I still don't like how they pronounce Japanese names.
The suspects for Mr. Okumura's death and others. The police have designated the Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted.
Well, it really depends on the sofa, doesn't it?
And have decided to reward anyone with information leading to the capture of the Phantom Thieves.
Look.
Those who provide information will be offered a reward of
30 million yen?
And considering the high amount, it shows how extraordinary the situation has become. Reward money will be supplied by the police and the families of the victims. Further,
If I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30 million yen for it.
You gonna report us?
I hope you understand the situation you're in.
Yeah, I know.
Who didn't have an interest before will be on the lookout for the Phantom Thieves. And it'll happen every day, even at school. Why did this happen?
I didn't know it would.
I see. Well,
I was kind of dragged into this mess, you know.
all I can do now is give you shelter. Just don't become desperate and do something reckless, all right?
You know, on the days when the game lets you save but not anything else, it's funny to use that network function. What? I've never used the network function. I should try it out, right? When I went to Japan 3 years ago, I spent most nights sleeping on the sofa because the two guys who went with me were too big for the sofa. Oof. Yeah, sofa tends to be kind of small. But then I wouldn't mind sleeping on the sofa. I can curl up. I curl up all the time when I sleep. Have you seen how small my bed is? It's like it barely fits me. Believe in me. Just gotta believe.
As long as you're here, there's nothing to worry about.
Aww.
I feel bad about what we've done to the chief. I'm responsible too.
Did you see that reward? Perhaps we put too much pressure on them. With this, the Phantom Thieves have become public enemy #1. Exactly. That will be when their curtain falls.
Yeah, we get it. You're malicious. All right, you don't have to keep telling us what is happening there. All right, we get it. You're behind that. All right, cool. I can't believe how big the bounty is. We should look for the Phantom Thieves ourselves. Yeah, but let's not. There has been too many mental shutdowns lately. It's probably be the end of us if we start shifting around. About 30 million yen, man. Just let me dream a little bit. No. No. We are #1. Hey. We are #1. Hey. Oh my god, that meme. Also, rest in peace. Shit, I forgot the actor's name. Yo, you see the news? I had braced myself for this possibility. Actually having to actually having a wanted notice out for us, it feels kind of weird. I'm not sure we're gonna get away this time. Our backs are truly against the wall now. Discussing it here won't help us. Let's talk more in person.
We're wanted now. And the reward's 30 million yen? What is this, a comic book?
Was he called Sebastian? No, Stefan. Stefan Karl Stefansson. Yeah, he passed away due to cancer, I believe. 3 years ago, actually. Oh my god. It felt like last year. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she passed away. So sad. Try not to cry. Keep your tears in. You're a man. I did it. It's fine. Whew. I don't know. I tend I cry easy. Let's just say that. When I read up about like famous people, like good famous people dying, I just like, oh, I want to cry. I don't know why.
It feels so unrealistic, I can't help but laugh.
They're finally being treated as actual criminals.
I'm positive now. Remember all of those what-ifs I mentioned before? All of this was truly set up. How President Okumura ranked first, the Fad before that, even Medjed. It was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous. On top of that, we were lured to target Okumura.
Yeah, the enemy likely planned to lay the blame on us from the start, after we gained popularity.
Then what about everything we've done until now? Are the people whose hearts we changed and thought were corrupt actually not?
No, because of Yusuke and I, the Madarame and Kaneshiro cases were coincidental. Wasn't that the case with Kamoshida too? Considering what happened with the rankings, only the previous target would have been used to lure us.
What a cheap trick to use.
Cheap? It's nothing of the sort. There's the fake Medjed and the site's altercation. They might have even
Watching people play P5R makes me want to go back to my big P5R fanfic. Yeah, you should definitely do that. It's fun to explore your creative side, you know.
Place all blame of past and future psychotic breakdowns on our group.
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into things so carelessly.
What, so this is my fault? Even you agreed to it in the end.
Oh my god, is the team breaking up again? Oh fuck, stop.
To ignore that, huh?
I'm sorry. This was all because I one-sidedly decided that my father was a criminal. All I could think about was my fiancé. If I had only been able to cope with it more calmly.
Haru?
It's not Haru's fault. I should have spoken up too when Principal Kobayakawa died.
Damn it! This is bullshit! God! Fuck!
Ryuji! Taking out your frustration on things doesn't help anyone!
Hey, what do you think? Why did we lose? What did we do wrong?
They baited us, of course.
It's probably because we weren't acting like ourselves.
What? No, they baited us.
At the
What do you mean?
time, we only cared about the opinion of the general public.
Yeah, that really is it.
Harry Potter, Undertale, Persona. I think I'm gonna get into Avatar too.
Making a name for
Ooh.
ourselves. I'm
Those are a
such
lot
an
of
idiot.
big IPs.
I became a phantom thief because I hated those same kinds of adults.
To think we had begun clinging onto fame and a place to belong, that our eyes had become clouded.
We were meant to be the righteous Phantom Thieves, but we lost sight of our original cause.
I'm so irritated with myself.
Makoto.
Damn it! I know that we've been set up, and that I was a complete idiot too! But still, it's so damn frustrating! Of course I want to do something about this!
Yeah. We'll be in deep water at this rate. However, we have no idea who we're up against, and whether they're an individual or an organization.
Furthermore, they must be in a position of power, or have powerful backers if they can go so far.
Are we really a match for this?
Should we end this now? I mean, things might get worse for everyone.
Hey, what should we do?
We have to turn the tables. We have to.
Yeah, running away with our tails between our legs is exactly what they want. We'd be dumping everything we stand for just to save our own asses.
I see.
I take back what I just said. I can't let it end like this. Absolutely not like this.
Looks like we're settled on what we want to do.
All that's left is how we go about it.
Yeah.
Hey, it's me. About me yelling earlier, being
My
framed
SU.
and the added bounty.
SU.
It all felt like such bullshit. I lost it. I'm sorry.
Don't mind. It's fine.
That's good. Maybe I haven't changed at all since that time we went up against Kamoshida. I wanted to be a Phantom Thief because I thought even someone like me could be a hero. It made me so happy to be depended on. Guess it all went straight to my head. I thought I could do anything if it was for justice, but that'd make me no different from our targets. I called them shitbags, but I must be the shittiest of shitbags. I can't even joke about it.
My theater, my younger sister is in drawing, dancing, and doing theater too. I don't know what's the word for the last activity is. Acting? Acting? Drama? Drama? We call it drama back in my school back then. I don't know what they call it now though.
You're right. I can start by changing who I am now. Thanks. I feel like I can think straight now. Oh, I scared Haru and Futaba, didn't I? I'll have to apologize to them soon. See ya.
I got a message from Akechi-kun. He wants us together at LeBlanc tomorrow after school. What does he think he is, trying to boss us around like that? Tomorrow? That's sudden. This is directly after the award announcement. There must be some calculated reason for this too. Musical actor. So I guess actor is the right word. I guess so. Actress. Drama club. Oh right, drama club is what they call it. Should be right, drama club. Theaters. I don't know. Could be acting for all I know. Could be video making, cinematography. We'll manage. Yeah, we're gonna overcome this together. Regardless, I don't want anyone disturbing our place anymore. Let's go on this calmly. We'll see you. Okay.
We've reached a crucial moment. There's no point fretting about it now, though. Let's just stay calm and wait for tomorrow. Okay.
We can't let things end here now. We need to figure out who's behind everything. Oh. So can I go out? That's a no.
Oh.
What am I doing? I'm gonna play game. I failed the last one, so I need to play that thing again.
Okay.
Secret number is 8. Fuck. Reroll. Yeah, let's go. Stay with this number. Octaverse, Octa is the number 8. Go, that's my secret number, child. I guess I'll be retreating then, bro. Huh, Octavius waved away into the sunset. Alright, let's head down onwards to the goal. Let's go.
Hey!
We made it to the finish line in the first place. What a battle. My paws are all sweaty now. Well, it seems that you learn how to keep your heart open even in the face of brutally unfair requests. She sometimes posts her art in Amino. I admire how she finishes her projects. That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not for one to finish my stuff. I'm not a closer, as they say. Oh my god, are we nearly there?
An issue in which
we're nearly there.
under the name of justice cannot be left alone. Only now does the government speak of taking countermeasures, but their actions We don't have to go down with a sinking ship. We have the power to change this. Let us end this chaos through my hands and yours.
He's a politician of the ruling party, isn't he?
I heard they're splitting up to form a new party, so an
It's
election might
Eggman.
come before the year's end.
I'm gonna vote this time for sure.
No, Eggman died already. This is more like
You haven't voted until now? That's problematic as a member of society.
what's
you
a
know.
slim egg called?
Politics just
I
never
don't know.
interested me before. But this politician seems pretty amazing. He's passionate and thinks of the future. I mean, someone like that should be prime minister. I'm definitely voting for him.
Well, I suppose that makes sense, since the other politicians seem so unreliable.
What do you mean? We have Yoshida. Yoshida is a good man. He's an interesting guy.
When you say that you want us to cooperate with you, what exactly do you intend us to do?
That's a good question. But might I have a cup of coffee first?
Quit effing around.
Please keep this short.
Can't see with those glasses.
There's a
Yeah, I
bounty
wanted
for
to.
information in addition to the arrest warrant. Those are quite desperate measures. I'm referring to Sai-san's actions. I assume all of you are at your wits' end as well. She must be considerably vexed if she's gone that far. Make headlines with the arrest warrant, then use incentives to get testimonies. It's not a bad method.
True,
The police
not a
have
bad
nothing
method.
on us. There's no way they can make an arrest.
True. I'm the only one who's ascertained your true identities. However, the groundwork for fabricating testimonies and concocting a culprit are underway.
We don't care about that self-gratification. Get on with it.
I'll be blunt. I'm thinking of triggering a change of heart in Sai-san.
Ooh.
I've already discovered that she has a palace.
She does?
Huh? Really?
Is this to prevent the investigation agency's recklessness?
Precisely.
Still,
Yoshida
there's
number
no
one.
need to change her heart just for that.
Indeed. It's hard to believe that a single person can fabricate all that.
Unfortunately, that's not the case. What if I told you that those around her would turn a blind eye to false evidence?
You saying the police would do such a thing?
It seems they're more trusted than I thought. Their priority is settling the situation. They don't care who the supposed culprit is.
No.
They're completely rotten.
My objective
Really?
is to find the true
Really,
culprit.
Ryuji? You never knew about this?
Must be the case for all of you too. However, the current situation is extremely bad.
If worst comes to worst, someone unrelated will be set up as the culprit, huh?
Our only solution to this is to make Sai-san come to her senses. If she's in her right mind, she can stop this situation.
For me, it's Nanako
Her
and
sense of
Naoto.
justice wouldn't allow it.
I like Kanji too. Yeah.
So that's why.
The truth will be covered up.
I feel like P4 has a
and an innocent civilian's
better
life
crew.
will be destroyed. I can't allow such a thing to happen. My own ethics won't stand for it.
I mean, I guess I can understand how you feel.
And changing Sai-san's heart will be to protect her as well.
How do you mean?
If the true culprit were to learn that she's responsible for the investigation, what would happen? I'm
They'll shoot her
certain she'll
dead.
aim for her life. She's the perfect target to place blame on the Phantom Thieves. So how about it? Will you agree to my plan?
Even though you're particular about being just, you're willing...
Japanese voice for Lise. I love that.
It can't be helped in order to ascertain the truth.
She was like my
There's also
primary
one more method
choice
in
for
changing
like
Sai-san's
your
heart.
your girlfriend choice.
She'll be a fine
when I
warning
played that
to
game.
others not to meddle with you any further. They can't go public if someone in the investigation has a change of heart. It'd show their corruption. All that's left from there is for me to discover the identity of the true culprit.
What do you mean?
You're gonna tell us to announce our disbandment once the real culprit is arrested, aren't you?
As expected from a Nijima. So, what do you say? I don't think it's a bad deal for either of us.
Makoto, what's your take on all this?
It's a well-made plan. It even takes putting an end to our team into consideration.
I'm flattered to hear that.
Why are you
Will
willing to do
Akechi
all
join
this,
our team, or is he just an
Why do
advisor?
you seek justice?
Because of sickening human beings. Yes. My contempt for such people drives my sense of justice. It isn't some grand reason like society's sake or some lofty ideal. It's simply an absurd grudge. And extremely personal.
Dude.
You know, doesn't he remind you of us?
Croissant burp? What? Why croissant burp? Wait, what else did she voice?
Yeah, like how some disgusting adult pissed him off.
We're similar.
Oh,
Maybe
Storica.
that's why I thought that I could ask this of you all. Won't you cooperate with me on the mission to change Sai-san's heart?
Sure, we will. Let's do it.
Thanks. I was actually rather worried there. This mission can't succeed without your cooperation, after all.
The Phantom Thieves will be disbanded, and everything will work out. I pray it does.
Mako-chan. I'm okay. I never brought it up until now, but the reason I joined the Phantom Thieves is because I wanted to change my sister's heart. I was hoping I wouldn't have to resort to it, though. I've also known for quite some time that she has a palace.
What?
Why didn't you tell us?
It was too selfish of a reason. Though I was too scared to look any
I mean,
further
we've
into it on my
been
own.
accepting requests that
Why
is
don't we try
quite
going
selfish,
there now and
wasn't
scope
it?
the place out? A lot of this will be new to me.
Like, it's all
So I'd have
requests
to
from
get
our
myself
close
accustomed
friends
to it
and
too.
all our
I'm
confidants.
sorry, I actually have plans today.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Will you tell your sister about this? Of course not. It's just...
You seem awfully evasive today. Is something the matter?
I just can't make time today.
Let's call it a day then, and resume this tomorrow.
I'm sorry, everyone.
What is she
Isn't Makoto acting
doing?
a bit
That
weird?
yeah, it has to be about her sister, right? It has to be.
Well, I guess that can't be helped. Regardless, it all starts tomorrow. I hope this goes well.
Tick tock, tick tock. We're going forward in time.
A palace? In me?
Yep.
Not only that, Goro Akechi? Then the
Uh-huh.
Phantom Thieves targeted me as per his advice?
That's right.
And he had already experienced the metaverse by the time of the Okumura case?
Hmm.
I mean, he never said a word.
Why would he?
Although, his attitude did change suddenly around that time. Akechi-kun kept quiet about the most important details, and my own sister may be a phantom thief? If this is all true, I was out of the loop the entire time I led the investigation. What a joke.
I mean,
So
it's
you
for
became
your
convinced
safety,
of
right?
another's existence through the 2 mental shutdown cases. And if you were apprehended while falsely accused of those crimes, that villain would still be loose. That's why you targeted me? Not for your own preservation?
That's right. We're trying to save you.
Does make sense, more or less. If you simply wanted to evade capture, triggering my change of heart wouldn't guarantee anything. Your actions as phantom thieves would still be met with hostility. No. If this villain does exist and is setting up your group, I would be targeted next.
Yeah.
Did Makoto come up with that speculation?
No, it was what? Wait, wasn't it wait, now I'm doubting myself. Was it not Akechi that came up with that? Wait, what? Okay. God damn it. Enter multiplayer room in your rhythm game. Oof. Did they kick you or something? Okay, no, maybe we should keep quiet about this.
Perhaps I'm overthinking things.
Oh, you failed it. Oof.
Hey! You need to keep your focus. It seems you're completely worn out, but the look on your face isn't one of defeat. Why is
Oh, you full comboed. What? Jesus. I haven't... Wait. It seems you're completely one up, but the look on your face isn't one of defeat. Why is that? Because I'm not alone. We have a
amazed.
family.
It seems you can still talk. When you were arrested, a man at the scene told you that you were sold out, correct? Those words normally hint at the existence of a traitor. However, if your story till now is true, one reason can be concluded.
Makoto?
It's frustrating to admit, but at a certain point... No. Most likely from the start.
Wait, could it be Makoto?
I was a mere puppet. Someone set up only to bear responsibility later. Someone intended your arrest, and the minimal staff directly involved were in their pocket. And if that's the case, true integrity would side with you.
There's a traitor.
All right.
No, I'm jumping to conclusions. I don't believe your story yet. Was a change of heart triggered in me? What happened in the time between entering my palace and your arrest? Tell me everything.
Do we fail? Maybe we failed to change her heart. Tatsuya?
What's this favor you need? It's late already.
We'll be going to Nijima's palace, so I want to look into her. Things like her work ethic and relationships. It doesn't matter whether it's public or private. Those would help us come up with countermeasures in case we hit a roadblock in her palace.
I can look up more, you know. Stuff like her repertoire of underwear.
What?
A girl shouldn't say things like that. You
Do we
tell her
need to
too.
know about those? Do we need to know about those?
I thought you'd like that.
Ahem. Also, I may be overthinking it, but my voice... Ow!
Same as always.
Let me finish first. There's something else we want you to look into.
Oh. Oh. Isn't my memory becoming foggy? What happened? Now for today's train news. First off, the investigation team has announced a new progress in the search for Phantom Thieves. Secondly, the opposition party has submitted a vote of no confidence regarding the current cabinet. That, along with the legislator Shido's plan for a new party, has sparked fears for the governmental disbandment. So what did we discuss that night? We're meeting today? No, where are we meeting today? Alright, we never told where to meet up. At the courthouse. Where is that? Hint, the government office district. Kasumi Gaseki. Indeed. Oh, I've heard of that place. Never been there though. Me neither. It's not somewhere normal people should usually go. Whoa, just looking at the map is impressive. The police department, Ministry of Justice, Public Prosecutor Office, and Public Security. The Dyer building is right near there too. For real? Then what kind of scary place are we going to? We won't get caught, right? According to Akechi-kun, our identities haven't been discovered yet. So we just gotta go, we are just going to plunge headfirst into enemy territory? Has anyone contacted Akechi? We're gonna meet him there. Be on guard, everyone. We'll be heading into a lion's den. Oh god. Oh god. I was gonna play PSP version at some point because I can't play other console versions.
So
Plus, I
this
like
is the
PSP
courthouse.
controller more.
You can tell it's
Is
a
it
revolting
different?
building just by looking at it. Let's hurry up and get started. Akechi, what did you find out?
I rarely get to see Sai-san directly, but I figured out her course of action. On the 20th, an investigation will likely be done at Shujin Academy, as well as the Sakura residence.
Why the Sakura as well? What?
Real?
Then that means our time limit is November 20th.
Still, there will be quite a bit of red tape involved. I doubt it'll take place before the 20th.
We'll take your word. For now, we need to focus on infiltrating her palace.
I concur. And we should probably get going soon. After all, people like us standing around here is quite unnatural. Well then?
That's...
Huh? What about my smartphone?
Oh,
This is the model I wanted. You're so lucky.
really? We're gonna like cut in here, right here? Really?
I'm so sorry. Until recently, Futaba was actually a... well...
A shut-in.
Okay. Sai-san told me the gist.
Oh, right. Akechi-kun, it may be best if you exchange contact info with everyone, too. Not just me.
That's true.
Ooh.
Oh my god, Futaba.
I'll send everyone's contacts to you later.
Thanks. Well then, I hope we get along. I'll do my best.
You got a good personality and good
I
looks.
seem to have misplaced my phone. Again.
She's praising you, I believe.
Then shall we get started?
We need to figure out what Makoto's sis thinks this courthouse is, right?
I often hear her call it a place of competition in which she must always win.
So the courthouse?
A competition, huh? That sounds like Sai-san.
It'd be unbearable if we were put on trial for a reason like that. Although, a competition means it's a match of some sort. Might it be a martial arts ring?
Nah.
Then perhaps a stadium? Or
Nah.
maybe an arena?
There are other competitions besides fighting and sports.
Courthouse, right?
Then.
How about a racetrack for horses? Other than that...
We played cards during...
What else is there? It must be a casino.
What?
I definitely see Sai-san in you.
What? What? She gambles?
Well, it's time we head in then.
Beginning navigation.
She. Cutscene. What? What is going on?
Head right past there and keep a low profile.
That's it, huh? What's going on here?
We are looking at the courthouse, aren't we?
Seems like it.
Let's go.
Right.
Oh yeah, there's a casino, right? What the fuck?
The courthouse is a casino.
Everywhere else seems to be a normal cityscape.
Isn't that...
The police station, yes.
I didn't know that the station and the courthouse were next to each other.
Our attire hasn't changed. That must mean we aren't considered threats or hostiles yet.
Right. Areas outside her courthouse palace must not be worthy of her attention.
Wait, I always look like this. I'm special. Besides, I can't do anything in my cat form.
The police station's also part of her work area, though, whenever arrests are made for her cases. I've brought her food and belongings when she was sent on loan to the police.
We got no business with the cops, right? This might be the metaverse, but I don't want to go in a station.
That reminds me. He'll need a codename, too.
Codename?
Phantom thieves can't go around using the real names, right? It ain't cool either.
Just for reference, what is everyone else's?
Skull.
Mine's Fox.
We pretty much decided on them with how we look, didn't we?
Does it?
What
I
is
don't
it,
think
Haru?
this.
Oh, it's nothing.
Then, perhaps Karasu will be best for me. You know, like a raven.
Are your clothes all black or something?
The reverse, actually.
It's all
If
white?
Our code names are to hide our identities. Wouldn't that be better?
Oh, interesting.
He'd be the only Japanese-sounding one.
Yeah, they're crows.
Why not go with Crow
Well,
instead?
All
yeah.
right. From here on out, you're Crow.
Got it.
There we go.
Now then, let's head into the courthouse.
I wonder what his outfit looks like.
Now then,
This is a business as usual. First off, we will need to find an infiltration route. Oh my god, I want to bring you along. I want to bring you along. I'm bringing you along. I'm counting on you. We'll be replacing Yusuke because I don't care about Yusuke. Just want the pancake. I just want the pancake.
I can feel it.
This must be the infiltration point, right? This must be.
okay.
So, this means we're acknowledged as a threat, correct?
Ah!
You planning on stealing stuff in that?
Ah! He looks like a fucking Tengu.
Looks like.
No. This is my
I do not dig that outfit. No, not at all. No.
More apt for piercing rather than sticking. That aside, the people in here look completely normal.
Wait for it.
We're
Okay.
in a flashy casino. There's no doubt this is a palace. Oh, right. Crow doesn't know too much about cognitive beings.
I will wait for it. I wonder if we'll go into fight
In
tonight, though.
addition to similar topography, cognitive people exist based on the ruler's perceptions.
That probably didn't make much sense because all the fancy terms he was using, huh?
In essence, since these look like real people, Sai-san's view of others is surprisingly undistorted. Considering what I see before me, it's difficult to believe it is not actually a real casino.
Not all cognitions are normal, though. In Futaba and Okumura's palaces, we had to battle them. People may look normal, but we should be careful. Particularly of those in positions of power.
True.
Is this what you have to go through every time?
That's right.
This is a first for me. I'm somewhat nervous.
Just don't slow us down, Crow.
I will not allow that to happen.
Okay, it's time we head inside. Our deadline for this infiltration is November 20th. Any later and we'll get caught in reality. Of course, we'll need to secure an infiltration route before we send out the calling card. As always.
So the calling card wasn't merely for show? It's a necessary step?
Yep.
Will you please stop interrupting?
My apologies.
Well then.
My apologies. Alright, let's see if we can see what his all-out looks like. Wait, do we just investigate the casino? Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna expect, but okay, let's go. Let's do it.
Somewhere.
Where am I going? Just running like a headless chicken at this point. Oh. Oh.
Indeed.
You probably look for another way through. Is that a vent?
I can see it.
Nope. That's a vent. Make music louder. Okay. Give me a second. I don't know if when I talk you will hear the music or not. Hopefully not. But basically, I have to stick closer to my mic now. Oh god, classic! Welcome back.
Welcome. Come on out, you petty thieves.
Tell me if it's too loud.
She can see us?
You're after the treasure, are you not? Come on down and I will tell you where it is.
What? We're not going to fall for a trick like that.
P3 is going to be a
It's
PC
not a
soon.
lie.
Oh my god. Am I going to play
wish to do
P3 as
this
well now?
fair and square. You aren't going to run, are you?
We should do as she says. There is no point in hiding any longer.
So we gotta show ourselves. Where is she?
See it.
Where is she?
So you've come. The treasure is located on the manager's floor at the highest point of this building.
Why? Yeah.
I said before.
Oh, so why do you look so
Go
goth?
about this in the fairest manner possible. First, I ask that you come up to my
Best girl,
location.
best girl.
We will continue.
I would love to gamble with Shadow Sai. Do you want her to step on you too? Would you like that too? Nope, there she goes.
Seems we'll be able to use that elevator to reach higher floors.
Of course.
Come, Joker. Let us pursue her.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people would like to be stepped on.
Let us get out.
Ah, fuck. Ah, shit. Alright, so we're going after her, right? Can we just take the lift? Is that how this works? No, no, stop it. Nope, doesn't look like we can. Wait, can we really not? Hold on.
Authentication required. Please insert your member's card.
Oh, we don't have a member's card.
Perhaps it bears relation. I can't handle your technical speak. Just give me it straight. Casinos
I thought that was
typically
pretty
have a membership
straight.
system called a players club. Some locations even have areas cordoned off for particular ranks of player. Considering the setup of this place, I thought things may be similar here.
That'll make this shit simple. Come on, let's join this player thingy.
I would agree with you, but
But what?
Shadow!
Why is he so fucking huge?
registration will not be such a simple matter.
Why does he have a champagne
She must
bottle?
be daring us to challenge the security of this place to...
Oh, it's just coming? Oh god.
No need to worry. I promise.
Is he wearing? What the fuck is he wearing? Oh god.
Well then, let us begin. Don't worry, you can leave this one to me.
Okay, I'll leave it to you.
Take him down, Robin Hood.
Oh, it's Robin Hood. Your stance is so weird.
Taste my wrath.
Wait. Okay, so it's scared of blessing?
Now, Robin.
No, that was wrong. Ah, shit. What are you scared of?
Hold on.
Okay, I need to make sure Pancake Boy gets this.
It's fine.
Come on, Pancake Boy, you got this. Okay, is it Almighty? Wait. Okay, let me try Dark. Okay, not that. Alright, cool. What if I just physical attack you? Are you weak to that? Nope. I just want to know what your all-out attack looks like. Okay, so it's not either of these. It's not a physical damage. Almighty, let's go. And he's dead. All right, sure. Blast? I did try Blast. It didn't work. It was just like nothing. Oh, God damn it, we can't see his all-out attack. And I am capable of such more. Now then, let's deal with the shadows quickly.
You're right.
Alright, oh God. We're coming back tomorrow? Shit. Today was truly one surprise after the other. I hope we continue to thrive in our work together. Agreed. We will need to explain the steps we take though. That is unnecessary. First, we secure an infiltration route. Then, we send the calling card, correct? In doing so, the core of the ruler's distortion desires will manifest into a physical form. By taking that core, the change of the heart would be triggered. I deduce the steps will be something along those lines, yes? A+. It is as easy as it sounds. Don't understand. I am not underestimating anything, I assure you. By the way, Nijima-san's shadow seemed really confident. Yes, there's no knowing that what may await. Let's continue cautiously. Very well. You will let me know when you enter the palace, yes? Of course, of course. Perfect. I will be available at any time you need me. That's enough for now. Let's prepare well for the coming task. Yes, my apologies for somewhat derailing this conversation. We will be counting on you, Akechi. Failure is not an option over here. Yes, I will do my best to live up to all your expectations.
The crucial moment's finally here. Give it all you've got.
Oh, shit. Ose is weak to Blast, my guy.
Okay.
Wait, what's happening? You try first, then Ose is weak. Yeah, I don't know. I tried Blast, but it didn't work. Is that Ose? Also, the Awakening fights always have enemies weak to the Awakener. Yeah, I don't know why that didn't work though. Let me just double check. I can't check. I don't know how to check. Anyways. But yeah. Things have been really sour there's even a bounty on you guys now. But I seriously believe the Phantom Thieves are innocent. By the way, I changed up the survey question. It's already up in flames though. It's a problem for me too if people don't think the Phantom Thieves are the heroes. Just try to clear the stigma on your name as soon as you can, okay? I'm counting on you. Wowie.
Even in his survey?
Yeah, I don't know. It just didn't work. It didn't miss, it just didn't work. So I don't know what happened. It's could be something else. Yeah. I bet we can't go out. That's right. Can we play a game?
Oh.
Alright, Train of Life Part 2. Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Let's start the Train of Life. Choo choo! Intermediate cost, awesome, will be off to a good start. We have a good amount of money too. This intermediate cost is looking pretty simple.
Oh.
Wait, there's something rising up from the ground. Is that a gate? We can get through. Snap, snap, snap. I'm the alligator who watches over this gate. Hence, they call me the alligator. Give me a number to open the gate. Snap, snap. I will give you 3 chances. Snap. Wait, what? So the numbers to open this lock are 3, 5, 7, and 9. Snap. Roll 2 dice and make sure they add up to one of those numbers. Snap. I'll give you 3 chances. Snap. So this all depends on your luck. Ah, fuck. 3, 5, 7, and 9? Let's go! You're in practice, Snap. I will let you through, Snap. Oh, that was easy.
Hey.
Maybe that encounter was programmed differently. Huh. Yeah, maybe that does. Maybe that is different. This video game makes me rage. I know. I went through the first part and then it says that you have to roll the number that I was thinking of. I wasn't thinking that Octopus would be thinking of the number 8. So I just wrote any number and I wasted one of my nights. It was stupid.
Yeah.
Power intuition, I had to play with a keyboard to beat it. What? There's such a... Oh god. Is it that hard? Oh no. Are you coming today? No, I got more important things to do, like saving myself. Combos with the button on the D-pad. Oh, I think I tried that with Futaba. It was fine. It was fine. Wasn't that bad. The time has finally come. No matter what happens, we have to change our heart. Right. I'll be counting on you. We may have all our unique way of doing things, but we should just proceed forward as usual. Don't worry, Takuko. I trust you. That's why I asked you to lend me your help.
Hey.
Makoto, you're DMing me and it sounds really concerning. This one's important. Apparently the post was made by someone with ties to the banks and the financial sector. The target this time is a guy who never pays back his loans. It sounds like he might be involved in organized crime too. He could be dangerous. How dangerous? Very. Apparently even the police are having trouble catching him. He keeps changing his name and appearance to elude them. I guess he's basically the man of 100 faces. Not bad, huh? According to one of the particular posts, he's currently going by the name of Fumio Akitu. I went ahead and made a warning post about it. Is that okay? Either way, I'm sure it'll be easy for the Hooters.
Oh.
Should be fine. Should be fine.
Okay.
All right. So we'll be stopping there, unfortunately, for today, because it is 12:30.
Come on.
No, I'm not going to sleep. I need to save. Alright, we made the progress that I wanted to make, which is get to the point where we can enter the dungeon. And we did that today. Nice. So, okay, I'll see if I can stream tomorrow. I'll see how, when I sleep tonight. I should sleep tonight early. I got a meeting tomorrow. Anyways. Yep. So, let me just say this. Friday, I'm going to try to stream earlier because Saturday I have a company thing that I need to attend to early in the morning, which means I need to sleep early on Friday instead of like playing all night on Friday. So I will try to stream earlier so I can beat this whole dungeon thing. All right. And if I don't beat it like last time with the last dungeon, then I'll just finish it over the weekend. So anyways, thank you guys for coming. I really appreciate you guys for sticking around, coming by, saying hi. Have a great time. Have a good midweek, Wednesday. We're almost there on Friday. 2 more days. Come on, guys. For those who just woke up and it's the morning for you guys, well, only 3 more days. 加油, ganbare. You can do it. Alright. See you guys on Friday, definitely. Maybe tomorrow. I'll see how it goes. And have a great day. Good night, guys. Oh wow, I forgot. Yeah, this will be the outro. This will do. Good night.